Hey everybody, just testing the mic. We'll be on in just a sec. Of course they can't hear us. I had the mic off.
I think 17 things just went wrong. Please tell us if you can hear us and we'll start over. Deep breaths, Lou.
Okay. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
This is the first time I'm saying everything, so I'm gonna repeat myself. Never mind, not repeating. Okay. Hi. Today we are live stream crocheting, crafting along.
Yes. And this is Louie.
I'm Louie. This is Jules.
Hi.
You can hear us.
Hello.
And everything is fine.
The chat is very happy now.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's early for me. It's only 1 p.m.
He slept until the 11th hour. And by 11th hour, I actually mean noon.
Yeah, the 12th hour, actually. So today we are crocheting and making some things. Jules will be talking about what she's making in just a second. I'm going to be making some characters from this game called Doomlings that I really like. A friend of mine just did a Kickstarter for this. It was very successful, and it's a really cool game. We might be playing it together a little bit later, but we'll see how the stream goes. At this rate, we'll definitely see. These are some of the ones that I've already made. Well, why don't you talk about what you're making, and then I'll talk about how you can support the channel if you're interested.
Yeah, that sounds great. So what I'm working on is a top-down cardigan that's knit. And this pattern isn't mine, it's for someone else. It's another designer's pattern, and I'm testing it for her. So I'm making one of the many sizes and letting her know if her math is right, essentially. And so far, so good. I'm using some local yarn from the Royal Bee, which is our local yarn store. And I'm holding it together with some mohair from Japan, from a company called Ito. And
I didn't know you ordered that from Japan.
Well, the company's in Japan, but you can order it from all over the world. They're, one of those international companies.
Cool.
And Ito Sensei is the particular yarn that I'm holding with the Royal Bee fingering weight in their woolen spun, so it feels like a cloud in my hands.
It does, yeah. It's really, really soft. Yeah, and you can see it's looking real cool. There's like all these cool little dots. Also, check out this cool little live stream setup.
Yeah, everything's backwards. So when I look this way, I'm looking at Lou, but on the screen, it's actually this way. So I don't know whether to
I'm gonna look
fake
like
it.
this. Hey, Jules, how are you?
Hi, Lou, doing great. But really, he's over here.
Really, I'm looking at that.
We should have swapped spots.
Yeah.
Oops.
Whatever. We did what we did.
What are you making, Lou?
Oh yeah, so I'm doing these Doomlings, but I don't know which one to do. I need your guys' opinion. Yeah. So here's the 3 options that I was currently thinking. So in this game, you're basically playing like these, you play these traits as you play the game for your genetic creature that you're making throughout time. And I mean, that's pretty.
Yeah, but you skipped like the main setup of this game is that you are creating life from the beginning of the world, and the game ends at the end of the world after 3 catastrophes. Right.
Yeah. So there's all these kinds of traits. There's like hyper intelligent, and there's like optimal nihilism, and delicious is one. But yeah, so there's like all these kinds of traits that you can have, and here you can see this one's dragon-hearted, and that's supposed to be this guy right here. So I want to do another one of these, and here's the 3 that I was thinking. We got heroic, which kind of looks like a cool dude with a samurai sword, which might be pretty tough. I didn't think about the samurai sword. I guess I'll probably do like a toothpick if I do that. We got blubber, which is basically a whale, and then we have sticky secretions, which is kind of like a weird like spider creature. We'd use a lot of eyes for this one. So these are the 3 that I was thinking, but I'm not totally sure.
Lizzie says the green one, and I'm pro the green one as well.
Heroic. Okay, we got another one saying green. Well, you guys keep saying which one you think would be best, and while you're picking that and you're keeping track of that, I will talk about how you can support this channel if you're interested in supporting. So if you'd like to, there are a few different ways you can help support this channel. The first way and the best way is with a Club Crochet membership. Members get access to all of my patterns, so every single pattern that I come out with on the website, members have access to it. They also get monthly kits mailed directly to their door with all the materials that they need to make whatever we're making that month. This month, we are making some really cool endangered creatures, and everybody's going to be able to pick one of 3 different creatures. You have until the end of the month to sign up, and a portion of your sign up...
Oh, hi, Jimbo.
Hi, Jimbo. You heard me say creatures, and you wanted to say hi. A portion of your support will go to the World Wildlife Fund. So it's a really good cause, and if you have been considering signing up, but you haven't yet, now is a great time to do so because a portion of your membership will go to that. Other ways you can support, subscribe down below. That's just a free, easy way. You can purchase merch in the shop. I have a bunch of things like stickers, I'm gonna get pins pretty soon. And we got t-shirts. This is the Church of Perch shirt. Shout out to the Church of Perch.
There we go.
And, see, it's good that it's not reversed because that wouldn't read right.
I'm not saying we should have reversed the image. We should have swapped seats. I should be on the left and you should be on the right.
Yeah, that would have been easy.
So far, looking at all of the votes, it's definitely between Blubber and Heroic, and it's close, but I think Heroic is the winner.
Okay.
Just a few votes.
I'll do Heroic, and if I have enough time, I'll try to do Blubber as well. Blubber's gonna be tough though, so.
Really? Because you already have a whale pattern, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just looking at. Yeah, you're right. I do have a whale pattern.
So for those who want to make Blubber, you can go find the whale pattern on Club Crochet, right?
No, it's not out yet, but it will be out. Actually, that's just happened to be good timing because that pattern will be out pretty soon.
Okay. Good.
We're gonna try to do water themed, ocean themed next month. So. Yeah.
Oh wow! I saw someone is here from Lebanon, and another person says they're in Brisbane, Australia. Thank you so much for joining us from across all the ponds.
Who's in Brisbane?
Christine.
Oh man, I think I saw Alex in the chat too. Alex is also from Australia.
I also saw some comments about what I'm making. Thank you for those who said it was pretty. This is what's called a yoke increase, and someone was asking, how do you do a yoke? How do you increase properly? And honestly, I don't have a good answer for you. I'm still learning that myself as a designer, and it's one of the reasons I'm doing this test knit to figure it out for myself. So if I want to do a design like this in the future, I have a better idea of the math behind it. But essentially, it's a bunch of wedges of knitting that increase, kind of like triangle shapes, that make a full circle, and it's called a yoke, Y-O-K-E.
Oh, I forgot to mention another way you can help support if you're interested. You can donate, and we actually have a few donations already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
From
and
who?
I think we just got another one on screen while I said that. Yeah, we did. Cooperlicious. So the first one is from Tina, who is in Denmark.
Yes.
Tina is dope. She is very, very supportive.
Yes. Hi, Tina.
For donating to this channel, a few different things happen. First, you help fill up this bar, which is this big giveaway bar, and that was the thing that I was trying to fix in the beginning that I totally messed up. So it's just gonna look.
Is it out of date?
Off. No, it's just like I want it to be. It's like not. Where's the? There we go. So it's not like centered really, and then that center part is.
Only you would care about that right
now. But you get a few things for donating. Other than supporting this channel and filling up that sweet giveaway bar, we also put something out for you. So Tina, I'm gonna put this little pie out just for you. It's gonna go right. It's gonna go right there.
Before I forget, Jane is asking, does that mean we'll get the sea turtle with the underwater stuff? Is that?
I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen because
TBD.
Yeah, TBD. I'll show you my. Well, I showed you the start of my endangered creature last month, but I'll show you it again in just a little bit.
Jimbo's attacking.
They're actually, I'm looking at them. They're right here.
Don't make me put you on timeout.
And we got another one from Cooperlicious that donated $5 and said, "Y'all rock."
Thank you.
Thank you, Cooperlicious. And Cooperlicious for supporting for $5. You actually get a bigger one, so you get a little bit of more of a creature. And I was doing like these. I was putting out my creatures from Creatures of Linonia / make Monster Mondays. That was an old thing I used to do. So I'm going to put out another one of those because I still have a little bit more. Here's one. This was actually one of the first monsters that I did in a Monster Monday. I do not remember the name of it. If anybody's out there and happens to remember the name of the monsters that I did, let me know. I really like him a lot. I did this like weird loops for his fur around the edges of each of his limbs. I don't know. I like it a lot. This guy's going to be out for you, Cooperlicious. If you got an idea for a name, let me know. I'll be out right here. And these guys will be all like that.
Who else donated?
That just them two right now.
I thought there was someone else.
We'll keep that out as our inspiration, and yeah. Okay, I only have so much green yarn. Like by so much I mean
very little.
Very, very little
He
amount.
uses green a lot for his orcs.
Yeah, and I don't usually use this color green, but it's the only color that works with what we're making here, so I'm a little bit worried.
That's not enough yarn.
It might not be enough yarn.
Go with one of the saturated
Go with this
ones.
one, maybe?
No.
No?
Those two on either side of it?
Yeah, but this
Careful.
one is a little bit... This one, like on the camera too, it looks like blue.
But it's not, though. Like, hold it up next to mine, which is blue. It's totes green. Oh, wow, on the camera? On our end, anyway, it looks kind of teal.
Yeah.
I know live, the colors are a little different. On our end, it's kind
I
of
think
yellow.
that this one might be our best secondary option.
But he's just gonna look like an orc. Because that's your orc color.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
I think you should go with one of those two. For both yardage and not looking like an orc. I know it's not perfect color matching, which is a bummer, but we gotta do it live.
I think that
Show
this
must go
one
on.
matches better than this one, though.
I disagree 100%.
Okay. I'll listen to her. Okay, well, we'll do this one then. And I think I'm just going to start by making a ball and then adding the arms on top of it.
Tina says that a live stream with Louie, Jack Gurgle, and Jules gives her joy after some project trouble. Oh, we just got another donation. What? From Lizzie? That's so nice.
Lizzie, thank you so much.
You're awesome, Lizzie. You're the awesome
accurate. One. Would you like to put out one of the
I
things
want to
there?
pick.
There's a lot of things in there.
I want to pick something special.
Thank you so much, Lizzie.
I mean, this one's pretty damn special.
Yeah, I put him out last live stream, but he is pretty special, so we can put him out again. I don't remember if we gave him a name last time. I think he's got to have some kind of like Dr. Seussian name. Mm-hmm. Like Snoot Slagoo. Yeah.
That's a name, right?
I think he actually can stand up.
Oh, he's gonna fall over though as soon as you put your arms on the table.
I just want to see if I can get him to stand up. There's nickels in his feet. It's just the joint that's connecting the...
Well, on the camera, he just looks like a ball of fuzz if he's standing. So maybe it's better if he's... There we go. He's great, though.
He'll sit in this guy's lap.
I'm getting so much knitting done. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. By the way, our setup is not in our office like it usually is. We're
in our living room.
We're in our living room, and why is that? Why is that, Lou? Because we like moved our living room around, or our office around so much?
Yeah, that's the main reason, but also because we wanted to try this out. Oh, I was like, what is Jimbo making so much noise over there? He took my green yarn.
Oh.
Give it back.
He's kind of a monster today. He's been attacking all the yarn.
I just flossed him with the edge of this yarn, so I'm going to cut it off and...
Oh no, his poor teeth.
No, he's okay. He needed flossing. He hasn't been flossing at night.
That is the thickest floss. Worsted weight cotton.
Yeah, worsted weight floss. That's the kind of floss I like to use.
Worsted weight floss.
9 out of 10 dentists recommend worsted weight cotton yarn for floss.
Someone in the chat let me know if you can hear the squeakiness of my needles. My needles are squeaky.
Let's see if we can see it on the mic. Oh, just a little tiny bit.
Should I get new needles? I can.
No, I don't think that's... I don't think they could hear it.
Okay.
We'll see.
They're so squeaky to me.
Did I ever make the green dinosaur from the thumbnail?
Oh,
How did I make this green
the
dinosaur?
little guy,
Yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Maybe I can just explain. I was gonna do like a full pattern for these, but I can actually just explain it as I'm going. Because I'm gonna do the body of my character the same as the body of this one. So it's basically just a ball. And the start, it's just single crochet 6 into a magic loop, and then increase into each stitch around for the second round to go from 6 to 12. And then you do single crochet increase, and you repeat that 6 times, which brings you up to 18. Which is very similar to how I start most of my patterns, doing 6, 12, 18 for the rounds. And then it increases up again to 21 by doing 5 single crochets and then an increase repeated 3 times. So then you're up to 21 stitches around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once you got 21 stitches around, that'll be round 4. And then rounds 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all just single crochet stitches. Oh, we got another donation.
Oh, sweet.
And it froze. Oh, never mind. My turn to choose.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so after the 21, we got 4 rounds of just single crochet. So that should hold you off for a second. And then after that, you're going to decrease down, which I'll explain in a sec. But in the meantime, for Bora, that's a new donator. Thank you so much, Bora. I'm going to... Oh, here we go. I don't know. Again, I don't remember the names of these guys. I really should look that up. But this guy's pretty cool. He's like a fuzzy, like a, I don't know, like a wuzzle, or he's got little hooves for feet, and he's got this like big old noggin, which I love, and this little tiny face. Also, he's got 2 different shaped eyes, and I combed his fur out, so it's really, he's like super duper fuzzy. If you have any suggestions, Bora, let me know. Did Lizzie have any suggestions for the name of our Snoots Magoo or whatever?
I didn't see anything.
Okay, well, Bora, if you got any ideas, let me know in the chat. My site's just going to be filled with monsters by the end of this.
Yep, pretty much.
I'm going to just start commandeering over here.
Do we have to do monsters on my side? Can I do
Oh,
other
you can,
things?
yeah, you can do other things, absolutely.
Great.
You can do your own things.
My
Put a
own
whole sweater
knitted
there.
garments?
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't fill up the desk in a minute.
Miriam's got to go. Well, thanks for joining, Miriam.
Uh-oh, made the neck of your sweater too small? That's not good. Did you start at the neck of the sweater?
You can't get your head in there.
Or did you start at the bottom and worked your way up to the neck?
Ooh.
Sometimes I find if I'm using wool and the neckline is kind of tight, after blocking it'll loosen up. But if you're not using wool, then that's not really an option.
Oh, I should, let me finish explaining this real quick because I just realized
Oh, did you not?
how to make the rest of it. Well, first off, I'll finish explaining the body here. So it was after you did the 4 rounds of just single crochets, then you decrease down to then you decrease down to 18 by doing 5 single crochets and a decrease, invisible decrease. And then after that, it's pretty easy. You just do a single crochet and then a decrease for a round, repeated around to get from 18 to 12. And then for the last round, you decrease down all the way so that you have 6. Don't forget to put the eyes and the mouth in before you do those last decrease rounds. And then you stuff it up and sew it closed. And then for the tail and the fin here, the tail is actually the tail from the T-Rex pattern. So if you find the T-Rex pattern, that is the same exact tail pattern as that. The spines, these little bottom spines, are from the Stegosaurus pattern, which is this one right here. So if you find the Stegosaurus pattern, that is the same pattern as the spines on the tail. And then the spines along the back are actually the same as the Stegosaurus pattern as well, except I skipped one of these last spines. So instead of doing, because it goes like small spine, big spine, small spine, instead I did small, big, small, and then I sewed that onto the top of it. So that is how I did it. That's a pretty quick explanation. I intend to come out with a pattern for it as soon as I can, but you know me, there's like a million, billion, zillion patterns that I want to do.
So many. There should be a musical about all of your crochet patterns.
It'd be too long. Too many songs. Dear Louie, Victoria, for the Stegosaurus and Brontosaurus. Oh, David, unfortunately, I can only do so many patterns for free. If I do all my patterns for free, then I won't be able to do this, honestly. At this point, we're like, I've got some friends that I'm like paying to help keep the website alive too.
His employees.
Yeah. So I can't put all my patterns for free. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, Sunshine has been on a, someone in the chat named Sunshine.
Oh, I know Sunshine.
Okay. Oh, yes, you do know Sunshine. Yeah. So she has been making, she's been doing a challenge where she could see how many mini toys that she can make.
Okay.
And I think she started last week, and she said she made 37 mini toys so far.
Wow. Crazy.
Which is pretty great. That's pretty incredible, because that's only 7 days. So how much is that per day? That's like...
a lot.
It's like more than 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then she got sick.
Aww. Hi,
That's
stranger.
Okay. You'll bounce back, I'm sure.
Emily's making a frog. Emily, does your frog have arms and legs like sticking out all long, or is it like one of those cute little like squished up frogs?
I want to do a frog pattern so bad.
You should do a current pattern. Oh, is that? Can you not do that because it's Disney?
I mean, I can do whatever I want. But I probably shouldn't. I do want to do a frog pattern though.
Hi, Phoebe. Our other cat Phoebe's here.
I think I'd like to do it in like a no-sew pattern, so it's just really easy to make.
Mm-hmm.
Could probably use bobble stitches for the eyes too. Be cool. Oh, Jane donated $10. Loving these Doomlings and monsters. Jane.
Thank you, Jane.
Thank you, Jane. Oh, do you want to put something else over there that's not a monster?
Yeah.
Do you want to go through the box?
Yeah, maybe we should move the box over here.
Yeah.
We have a lot of things going on in our living room. Careful. We have this table that folds out with 2 leaves to it, and that's the only reason we're able to do all of this. Okay. Here, I'll take this. For Jane, we're gonna do something cute. I mean,
I knew you were gonna do that.
I'm a huge Animal Crossing fan,
Yep.
so
I was waiting for her to choose it.
So Gulliver is gonna be asleep on my side.
That's great.
Let me get
He's
him.
perfect to be in
There
there.
he is. Perfect. Yeah. He matches the color scheme I got going.
Can you give us an impression of Gulliver sleeping?
Honestly, like I skipped through his text now, so I don't really know what he says anymore. But it's something like "Zum num num num, walk the deck and plink in salty water." Why? Something like random like that. He's adorable. Not my favorite NPC, but up there for sure.
I really, really like Gulliver. I think he's just so silly.
But you know who my favorite is.
Your favorite is... It's not June Bear.
No. I mean NPC that's in the game no matter who your villager is. Not villager. Like the characters that come in and sell you
Celeste?
things. No, though Celeste is up there. No, my favorite is Pascal the otter.
Oh, yeah. Pascal's great.
Otter's my favorite animal. And Pascal gives you words of wisdom.
Yeah.
And they're great.
Pascal is really cool, actually.
They don't give him enough items, though. I don't go deep sea diving anymore in the game as much because I got all the items from him, so don't really want to. Anyway, how's the chat doing? I haven't checked on the chat in a second. Oh no! Amigurumi Boy broke their wrist.
Oh, that's a bummer.
That sucks.
That really is a bummer. It made me want to crack my wrist.
Oh, don't.
I was thinking, or I always think about if I were to have to lose a arm. I don't know how many other people think about this.
He thinks about the worst things.
But if I were to lose a hand, let's go with just a hand. Which hand would I want to lose? And I think about that a lot.
Which hand would you prefer to lose? You don't want to lose either one.
I want to get it out of here. And I think I'd prefer to lose my left hand, or my right hand rather. Even though I'm right-handed, I think I would prefer to lose my right hand.
Why?
Because I don't think I could crochet without my left hand.
Interesting.
Because I grip the yarn and I grip
You think you can crochet with one hand?
I think I could crochet without my right hand because I could replace it with a literal hook. and have a crochet hook for a hand.
I see. That's what's really going on here.
Yeah, but I don't think I could do it because like this is all I'm doing with my right hand, right?
Yeah.
So
no, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, and I mean, you don't really do anything else other than crochet, so.
That's all I do. So crochet and play video games. Ooh, that would be tough to do without a right hand.
Yeah.
But it would arguably be tougher to play video games without a left hand because you couldn't use the joystick.
But all the buttons are the right hand.
Yeah, that is tough.
So.
It is tough.
Would you just have another controller by your foot and you use your toes?
Oh, now there you go. And you just do big buttons.
Yeah, like DDR.
Yeah.
You're just playing DDR.
I just get really good at DDR.
Louie bought me DDR for my birthday, but he's waiting on his brother to bring up the PlayStation. So we have the game, we just don't have the PlayStation yet. But soon, next weekend, this coming weekend.
Yeah, I'm really excited because I'm really bad at DDR. And
I didn't know you were bad at DDR.
I love playing games that I'm really
bad at. But I
bad
didn't know. I was very good. My brother was way better than me, but he would just, challenge me to do better.
Yeah. I like playing games that I can get better at, especially when it's like a physical game.
Yeah. We would get double A's all the time in that game.
Yeah.
There are certain levels that you...
That's going to be really cool to see.
Yeah, at expert level, no. I wasn't at expert level, but I could get A's at intermediate pretty
Yeah. I'm excited, too, because it's like a fun way for us to exercise.
Yeah, it's been forever since I played, too, so I'm going to need some warm-up time.
Yeah, we're going to both...
We need to stretch before we start.
Yeah. We got instead of buying 2 of the flimsy pads, I got one, like, really thick pro pad, which was the same price as getting 2 of the little skinny ones. And because I don't think I'm going to want to play against her ever, I think I'm going to want to play and we'll switch off.
Yeah, it's more fun that way, too.
Yeah. I'm stoked. I think it's going to be really cool. I was also thinking a lot this week about live stream games. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about starting to do more video game live streams on my Louie's Loops channel.
Got it.
Yeah.
So actually, Jasmine's been asking this. I'm so sorry I haven't been able to bring it up yet, but she's been asking if we've played Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. Have you heard of this?
No, I've not. Let's look it up.
I've not heard of this either. She says it's a relaxing farming game, and you can have a bunch of cute animals. So it sounds like
this is the one.
Crossing.
This is the one that you were like, oh, people suggested it to me.
Oh, the one we watched the trailer for?
I think so. Oopsies. No, wait. Oh, wait, no. This looks like it's kind of,
We watched the trailer for one.
Oh my god, it's very Animal Crossing-y. Except with like farming. It's kind of like Harvest Moon. You ever play Harvest Moon?
No.
Oh my god, I was obsessed. In middle school, I was absolutely obsessed with Harvest Moon. It's kind of like Animal Crossing, except you are, like you've got a field that you can like grow plants in. It's got like a farming aspect. It's like Harvest Moon. Or like Animal Crossing with farming.
I see
really
Reaper
cool.
says there's a video of a woman who doesn't have a right arm, but she can still knit. I've not seen that, but I'm going to look that up later.
Well, does she do both needles with one hand, do you think? Or
I don't know. We have
maybe
to watch
she
the
keeps
video.
a needle. Maybe she got
We're
some.
gonna watch the video and find out.
I'm just hypothesizing how she could do this.
I think her mouth is probably involved.
Probably.
Holding the yarn or something.
Yeah. I wonder how much a garment costs of...
Oh my goodness. Our cats are freaking out.
Yeah.
They're just running around.
Jimbo's just chasing Phoebe. I think Phoebe's enjoying it though.
Yeah. She needs exercise.
And we put up our curtains so that we could get the lighting right for the video, and
they love it when the curtains are drawn.
I think they like it, yeah.
They like having fabric to hide under.
Mm-hmm.
They really like hiding under blankets, especially the blankets that hang off the edge of our bed. They'll hide under there. And
Yeah.
sometimes we can't find them.
They like to wait and for the perfect time to pounce on something.
It's adorable.
It's very cute, yeah. You can hear Phoebe running around. I wonder if we can get Phoebe in the video.
She was over here earlier.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever seen Phoebe before.
Ever?
No.
I mean, I can
They've
go
seen
catch
Jimbo.
her. Oh yeah, they see Jimbo every time. But yeah, Phoebe's more of a recluse.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna need to get up and get...
Can you do an amigurumi appa?
Yeah, actually, someone... I actually need to respond to her email really bad. Someone is reached out and wanted to do a collaboration pattern with me for an appa. I saw her appa on Reddit, and I really, really liked it. So she reached out and was like, hey, I'm a big fan of Club Crochet. I'd love for this pattern to be on the site. And so she sent it over for me to help build it onto the website. I just haven't been able to do it yet. But it's really cool. It's like it's like appa sitting up, and she does this really cool stitch on for the for like his overhead hair, like over his eyes. It's really, really cool.
Lizzie, I just saw your question about going down to the shop to get this yarn. Yes, the Royal Bee Yarn Company just moved their location just not far from their old one, but it's more on the thoroughfare in Pacifica, the town next to us. And it's a beautiful shop. If you're a Bay Area local, please go visit the Royal Bee Yarn Company in Pacifica. Great shop. They're gonna, when things open up fully, do some events in their backyard, start classes again when things are open in Pacifica to do so. And yeah, and the owner, Kelly, is a good pal of ours, so we want to support her as much as possible.
Yeah, her new place is so cute. Mm-hmm. It's like 10 out of 10.
We're very jealous because we had dreams of opening a yarn store not long ago.
Yeah.
And walking into her shop was like, well, this was it. Can't do it now.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like,
but
this
honestly,
is exactly what we wanted.
But like, when I say jealous, I don't mean that in like jealous toward her, because if anyone deserves such a beautiful shop, it's Kelly. She's just a beautiful person inside and out, and she's killing it. She had so many people there yesterday. I was in there yesterday to grab one more skein. I was worried I was going to run out.
You're like, well, maybe I'll wait till there's a little bit.
It was surprising how full they were. And she's very careful not to let too many people in the store right now.
She is very, very COVID conscious.
Yeah, there was a lot of foot traffic. A mom and son walked in and they saw an oven mitt on the wall and they loved it and they bought it. Like, you don't even need to be a yarn person to love her shop because she has spices and other things.
Yeah, she's been trying to like diversify, I guess.
And it's working. Wow, chat. We have a lot of questions.
So Stranger Danger asks what I'm crocheting. I'm crocheting this. I'm crocheting a card from this game that we probably will be playing later on. The green is not perfect, but I'm being hyper focused on it. But yeah, it's like this. He's like a little dude with a samurai sword and this long flowing ponytail. It'll make sense later on when we play the game. Hopefully I can finish it by the time we play it. Ooh, and I'll put this out instead of the card.
So, Appa, for those who don't know, someone was asking what is an Appa, and I think they mean Appa. It's a character from the last Airbender series.
Oh yeah, I should have explained that. That's funny. Avatar: Last Airbender, one of the best shows of all time. You should check it out. It's on Netflix, and yeah, it's really, really, really good. It's got some anime feels, so if you're really into anime, you will probably like it because of that. But it's also not totally anime. It's very Americanized anime, I guess is the best way to say it. It's kind of like, it's more like a cartoon. But the story behind it is really, really good. It's not just for kids at all.
It is Nintendo's version of anime, but it is not just for kids. He's right.
Cartoon Network's version. Not Nintendo.
That was Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Sorry, not Nintendo. Oh my gosh, a Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon, yeah, that's what it was.
Nickelodeon, yeah. We just play a lot of Nintendo, so my brain was
like always play.
Nickelodeon's version of anime.
It's really good, and the story is super great, and it's like spawned a bunch of. It's just a really good show. You should check it out.
Yeah.
And Appa is his giant flying bison in the show, and he's very cute.
He's
Everybody
very
likes
cute.
Appa.
He's so big.
I don't know if I like Appa or Momo more.
I like Appa more. Appa's more peaceful.
Yeah. But
Momo's a little chaotic.
Yeah. Momo's this little flying lemur. And it's so cute, though. I always want a lemur. I wish you could have a lemur as a pet. But I also am glad you can't.
You can have a ferret as a pet.
I don't think ferrets are legal to have in California.
Well, I know a few people who are breaking that law.
Yep.
One time, I was walking back from rehearsal in downtown San Francisco, really late at night with a friend who was walking me to the station, and we passed City Hall, and there was a woman with a lemur, or no, not a lemur, a ferret on a leash in the front lawn of City Hall in San Francisco, letting her ferret just run around.
On a leash?
On a leash in the front
What time?
lawn. Like 11:30 at night.
Oh! That's really funny.
Just like, sticking it to the man.
That's so weird. That's cool though.
It was great.
I need to grab some black yarn.
Okay.
It's right here, so
okay.
I'm not going very far.
I'll be here. Do you want to grab Phoebe while you're up?
Sure.
You can try.
There's black yarn. Phoebe, come.
She went that way. Down the hall somewhere.
Oh, you're probably smelling flowers.
Oh, is the door not closed? We got some I got some flowers from one of my managers. I'm an executive assistant as my day job, and it was a pretty stressful week, so one of my managers sent me flowers as a thank you for putting up with everything, so that was really sweet. And they are smelly, and our cats love them, especially Phoebe. I had to take out the lilies that were in there because lilies are apparently poisonous to cats, but luckily Phoebe's fine, and the lilies are not in reach. You caught her. Do you want me to hand her to me? No, you got her. There's Phoebe.
This is Phoebe.
Oh, you're gonna show her belly?
Yeah, she really likes her belly being scratched, but right now I don't know how
she's upset with you. Here.
No, wait, she's good. She's good.
Aww.
Hello, Phoebe.
Hello, Phoebe.
She's so sweet.
She is. Yes.
Hi.
She's turning into Jimbo more and more. She's been meowing a lot more.
Yeah, she's the sweetest kitty in the world. But she's very, very shy.
Yep.
If anybody's in this apartment, that's not her. She is not a fan.
Well, that's not us.
Or that's not us. That's not her. There's just a bunch of Phoebes around here.
Hi, Phoebe. Come here, enough. Come here, sweetie. Yeah. Hey. Here she is.
And she does the cutest little meows.
Her little squeaks. Her little squeaks. That's Jimbo.
That's not a Phoebe. That's a Jimbo.
Oh, Korra is amazing. I think I like Korra more than Avatar.
More than Aang? I think...
No, the show.
Oh, you like the show Korra?
I think
I don't think I like the show Korra more than Avatar, but I do like Korra as a character more than Aang.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, cat time.
Oh, bye, David. Thanks for being here.
Jimbo's jealous. He wanted to be involved.
Oh, yeah.
That's...
Well, Phoebe's probably
He's always like that, though.
Down.
He's like such a jealous dude.
Here we go, Phoebes. I'll let you go.
Keep going.
Freedom. Okay, back to knitting.
Yes. Yeah, cat break.
No, Jimbo. Oh, gosh. He's getting my yarn. No, buddy.
He loves your yarn.
He does. I don't know what it is about my stuff that he loves so much more than yours.
I think it's because...
It's fuzzier?
Yeah, and because it makes you more upset when he gets it.
Maybe. Yeah, he thinks we're playing when I'm trying to get him away from
Yeah, he's like, yes.
Oh, it's a game. She's telling me no? She means yes.
That means yes. So this guy's got closed eyes. So I'm trying to do a little bit of... I'm using thicker yarn for the eyes. I don't know if this is going to fly, though. And then I was going to use thinner yarn for the mouth.
I think it flies. That flies, yeah.
I think it's a little too far apart, though, maybe.
Maybe. He looks like a Ninja Turtle. Teenage Mutant
Really?
Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, turtle in a half shell, turtle power.
Wow.
They're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
I don't know this song as well as he does.
They're turtles in a half shell and they're green. When the evil shredder attacks, these turtles won't cut him no slack. And then he goes, radical! Teenage Mutant.
This is my boyfriend.
I watched a lot of TMNT.
Whoa! Throwing down some acronyms.
Yep. I think I probably remember the other theme song for that too, but I won't sing it.
Okay. Now he's shy. Did I embarrass
Well, because
you?
the other one, the other one's from, not from when I was a kid.
Understood. Understood. Apparently we're a cat live stream now, and not a crafting live
Yeah,
stream.
that's what we're.
Sorry,
on.
not sorry. 4, 6.
That's pretty good for the eyes, I think. Pretty good, and then I'll just do the mouth. The mouth is just like a little bitty line. But you can like barely see it in the picture, so I'm just gonna use this thread instead of the
Yeah,
yarn.
that makes sense. Oh, you can.
I agree. Core does get to explore some deeper topics and goes into politics and mental health, which is, yeah,
It's more adult than the first series.
Yeah, and man, did that show have a lot of trials that it had to go through to be created.
Yeah.
It almost got canceled like 5 times.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. But the fan base just kept it going.
Wow.
Thank goodness it did.
Stranger Danger loves your singing, Louie.
Thank you.
Oh no, there was no pie left. Sad day. You're just gonna have to make more pie.
Here, you can have this one.
Like, you made them hungry. And they went to go get pie.
Oh, that's why he's eating pie? Man.
I don't know. I don't know their gender.
Oh, that's why they're eating pie? I want pie. Dude, Sir Pearl Gray's in the chat. I totally agree. I am also excited for the... Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is coming out on the Switch. There's like the old arcade game. I'm pretty sure it's the arcade game that they're recreating.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Hey, dudes. Good time that he's in the chat. I think he is going to be joining us next week for a live stream. It's actually going to be a lot set up like this. We're going to be crocheting together some of our endangered creatures, and this is the best time as any to show you some of the things that we're coming out with next week.
Sneak preview.
So you guys have seen his pattern. I think I've showed you it each week that he's come here. So this is the one that's going to be coming out next week. That's his pattern. There's 3 patterns total. Each one is made by a different amigurumi artist. His is a really awesome rhino that I can't remember the name, but it's really, really good. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
It's a great name.
Yeah, it was so good. It was, the word was hope in Swahili. Oh, Matumeni.
Let me see.
Matumeni.
Matumeni?
Matumeni, the black rhino. So this one is his pattern, and it's so cute. This is the one that I actually did the video recording for yesterday. So I just finished recording the video for this, and it's just so cute. I am a huge fan of this pattern. I've already made 3 of them, and I'm gonna make a 4th. And then my pattern, I finished it up finally. This is gonna be the halftime show, because we're not actually gonna do a halftime show.
Wow, it's already 2? Almost 2?
Yeah, we've been rocking and rolling.
Holy cow.
Time flies when you're live streaming.
Yeah.
So this one is my pattern. I'm really, really proud of it. It's going to be, his name is Simon the Sloth. Here you can see his cute little face. It's kind of hard to see because the lighting makes it look a lot darker than it is, because his brown yarn really isn't that dark of brown. but it's really fuzzy. I'm going to try combing it out a little bit too. And there's magnets in all of his hands, so he can grab onto things, which I think is really cute. Yeah, I can grab one on my hand. There he goes. He's super cute, especially when he's on like a straight pole, because his arms can like separate. Yeah, the pole. They magnetize to the pole, so he looks like he's grabbing onto. It's so cool. Like, I honestly think this might be one of my favorite patterns I've ever made. So I'm really, really excited about this pattern coming out. So this will be out next week as well. And lastly, this is by another amigurumi artist that goes by Lemon Yarn Creations. That's what she goes by on Instagram. I think her name is Andrea. Andrea from Lemon Yarn Creations. You got to check her out on Instagram. She is a very, very talented amigurumi artist, and she made a red panda, and her red panda's name is Ruby. So this is Ruby the red panda, also coming out next week. So this is just a little preview for people. If you are a Club Crochet member, a pro member, you will get an opportunity to choose between one of these 3 patterns to get your crochet kit as. And if you sign up for a pro membership, like this month, part of your membership goes to the World Wildlife Foundation, and if you purchase the patterns, 100% of the pattern proceeds go to that. So yeah, it's a really cool little charity thing that we're trying to do. Fundraiser. There we go. I'm very excited about it. It is a cause that I care very, very much about.
I love the tongue sticking out of the panda. And I love his little hair. Mm-hmm.
I really am curious of what it's going to look like when I comb out the fur.
And I mean, look at this.
I mean, yeah.
So cute.
Yeah, honestly, God. Like, I don't have a favorite. I maybe this one might be my favorite, actually. I really, really like the rhino a lot.
Yeah, it's just so clean and cute.
Yeah, it is. It's just so, like, yeah, I think that's what I really like about this pattern is how, like, concise it is. The body, the only thing you sew on are, well, you sew on the legs and the horns, but the ears and the tail and the body are all in one piece, which I really, really appreciated, Philip, if you're still in the chat, because as you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of sewing things together. If I can avoid it, I try to. And so he did his best to make it the least amount of sewing together, and I so appreciate that.
That's a thing with knitters, too. Most knitters hate seaming their work, which is the same sort of thing.
Yeah, if you can avoid it, that's definitely preferable.
Yep. Seamless knits are high up there.
Yeah, I really think this is a cool collaboration. I'm excited to see it grow next year as well. I think I'd like to keep this going. We did it last year, but it was just me. This year we got 3 artists. Who knows? Maybe next year we'll have 10 artists or something. Wow. That would be really cool. So yeah, I'll put these guys to the side. If you are a fan of any of these patterns, just hold tight till next week. Make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell icon. All the videos are going to come out on this channel.
He's working really hard on these videos. He did the rhino yesterday. In record time, I gotta say.
Yeah, it only took me a couple hours to film it, which I was actually pretty surprised. I think this red panda is going to take me a long time.
Well, aren't you going to do like the head tonight and the body tomorrow?
Yeah. I think each part's going to take me like 3 hours of filming though, so it's going to be like a 6-hour film.
Hope you guys like those videos.
Yeah. Yeah, when the videos come out, if you would like and subscribe or like those videos and donate to the World Wildlife Foundation by purchasing the patterns when they come out, I would very much appreciate it because I have put a lot of work into these patterns, as have the other amigurumi artists, and I just know that we'd all appreciate it a lot. And so would the animals, so it's good. It's a good cause. Okay, so gonna keep rocking and rolling here. I don't think I'm gonna add I think I'm gonna sew on all the other parts after he's sewn closed.
I'm looking forward to that ponytail going on there. That's gonna be...
Yeah, the ponytail is gonna be really the
make it or break it moment.
Could you purchase the pattern? Yes, Angel, yes. You will be able to purchase the patterns for each of them. The video tutorials are going to be out on the YouTube channel with, like, all the ad donations will be going to the World Wildlife Foundation as well.
You mean ad proceeds?
Ad proceeds, yeah. So just watching the video will, in a sense, help the organization, but each of the patterns will be a donate and download. So you can each pattern will be available for $2.99 or I didn't think about all three of them. I guess like I was gonna say $10, but that's more money than you'd spend to get maybe each one of them. Yeah.
8 for the 3.
Yeah, maybe $8 for all three of them, and then all the proceeds, and then you can donate on top of that as well.
Yeah, you can round it up to 10.
Yeah.
He'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. I got a lot of work to do on it this week.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, and I have an actual job too, so it's it's a very stressful. It's been a very stressful couple of weeks, I gotta say.
And for the knitters out there, the few knitters that I know are in the chat and watching, I have a pattern coming out on Tuesday. I'm releasing a spring top called the Elva Tee, and you can see pictures of that on my Instagram at Knit by Jules, which is at the top of the screen there. And the pattern will be out on Tuesday with a introductory sale as well. So go check out my Instagram, and of course like and subscribe to Club Crochet if you haven't already.
Also her channel. Check out her channel.
Oh yeah, I have a channel, Knit by Jules, on YouTube. I just filmed a bunch of cast-on videos that I'm gonna publish in the coming weeks, so keep an eye out for those. The long-tail cast-on will be first, and that will come out this week if I can get everything together. Super chat! Who super chatted?
Emily Arts asks, how is the baby mobile? The baby mobile, I actually didn't have enough time to put the last finishing touches on it. Well, first off, Emily, thank you so much for your donation.
Yes, thank you.
And we are gonna put out.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I think
it's my turn.
I think it's I mean, I think technically it's my turn, but
I
have
one
too many
thing
things.
over on my side. I can do that one.
You want to do taco?
Yeah. Taco! Named after takoyaki, the octopus dish that we love, but that we're gonna
try to
a lot
avoid
less.
eating. Yeah.
But taco is adorable. Cute little octopus. Thank you, Emily, for donating.
This pattern I think is also going to be coming out next month as well. That's going to be the main the ocean patterns that are coming out. I think I'm going to try to do the squid and the
Jimbo's just going to lie down on top of Gulliver.
Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. You can work around him.
I don't mind it.
It's actually kind of surprising that he's taking up so much of the table, but you don't see him on the
you just see his gray back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And now he's trying to eat my...
Jimbo, you are so demanding of our attention.
I know.
Usually when we're in the office, we just close the door and you just hear him meow a few times at the door, but he goes and finds something else to do. But because we're in the living room, they're like, playtime! Hang out with us time! Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, the baby mobile, I didn't finish it. I just didn't have the time to finish it this week, and I'm sorry about that.
Not done yet.
It's not done yet.
It will be done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Because
there's a baby on the way.
There's a baby on the way.
Not ours. Oh God.
Yeah. There's only, I mean, it's like so close to being done though. All I need to do is add the stars and then fix up the switches. I just don't want the switches to be so noticeable on it.
Ooby Doobs, Louie's making this little character on this playing card from a game that we might play later if we have time. And it's from a game called Doomlings, so I guess the character is a Doomling, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Sounds right.
Jimbo, don't go under there.
Oh no. He's trying to fit under the computer stand.
Yeah, so the computer's on like
I'm gonna have to pull him out of there because that could cause some real danger. I'm sorry, buddy.
Chirp a little asked if you started your project on the stream.
Me? No, I didn't start it.
Now, she's been working on it for the past 2 or 3 days?
Yep. Yeah, I cast it on... Oh, actually, no, almost a week, because I got the yarn last Saturday, and then I swatched for a day or two, and then I started on Monday, I guess.
I was laughing at Tina's comment. Tina said what? Jimbo needs to have his own live stream channel.
He does.
He does. He demands the attention. He needs the subscribers.
Sometimes when we're in the kitchen cooking, he'll just go in there and start meowing at us, so we'll have conversations with him, or we'll start singing a song and we'll let him sing back up.
Yeah.
I like to pretend he's giving us like instructions on how to build a nuclear reactor and stuff, because I think that's a funny idea. That
He's actually a super genius cat.
Even though he's definitely not.
He's not.
He's not a super genius.
No.
He's more like I think if he were to be a human, he'd be like an influencer or something, because he demands the attention.
I think he would be like a jock, and then would go and might end up in one of those famous sports, like end up in NFL or something like that.
Yeah.
Because he just wants to play all the time and so active.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about our cats. We've been talking about our cats way too much.
I know, and
we sound crazy.
It's funny because even when we're not on live streams, that's like we talk about our cats like all the time. Like all the time. Can I please have a gremlin?
What's a gremlin?
I don't know what that means, but thank you so much for the support, Carrie.
I think they want a gremlin on the screen. Like you to pick out a gremlin and put.
What's a gremlin?
Do you mean
a goblin?
A goblin? A gerblin?
Maybe he means a goblin. I'm gonna.
Or a woggle. Because we could do woggles too. I think you mean gerblin.
Or maybe he means a gremlin.
What's a gremlin?
It's one of the monsters.
Let's see if he responds. We'll give him a few minutes to respond to see exactly what he wants. But Kai, regardless of what you would like us to put on the screen for you, thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.
That was very cool. Thank you.
Very cool.
So now I'm just sewing our guy closed.
Oh yeah, I'm not the fastest knitter, I'll admit. The way that I knit, it's called English style, or American style, which is confusing. And it means you hold the yarn in your right hand, and it's a bit slower than continental, which is actually like the British way to do it, where you hold the yarn in your left hand. You can actually go much faster this way, but it's not the way I was taught, and I cannot figure it out for the life of me. So I just do this
okay,
way.
so he wants a gremlin. Now, I don't have anything that I made that's called a gremlin, but I do have stuff that's very close. So here's
We were just talking about gremlins last night.
That's true, we were. I have crocheted a gremlin, I just don't have it because I gave it to someone. So here's your options, Kai. A, this is a gremlin. Very similar to a gremlin, but not a gremlin. I need to have like some kind of description of what this little dude is, but he's a gremlin. Or B, a goblin, which I've got a bunch of in the other room, so I'll go grab one of those.
And I am alone again.
I know, I keep getting up, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Jimbo's following him, which is really cute. Yeah, I wish I was fast enough to knit like a whole sweater in a day, but I don't know anyone that fast. I think my record is finishing a top in like 5 days, and it was my own design, and I couldn't put it down.
Here's a hobgoblin, the biggest of the goblins.
That's a big boy.
So Kai, you choose gremlin or goblin.
And these two are going to be right here waiting for your decision. Okay, this guy is just about sewn closed, and then I can start adding his arms. Yeah, I'm also obviously crocheting a little slow today. But he's coming together. All right, next up, let's do the arms.
Rebecca has the live stream on every single TV in her home because nobody will let her watch it in peace. So she's running around the house doing things and watching the live stream, it sounds like.
Wow, so we're echoing then.
We are all over your house.
Rebecca, over here!
No, over here, Rebecca. Rebecca, I can't find the sock. Can you help me find my sock?
Rebecca, help!
Rebecca, I'm hungry. I'm trying to think of like what I said as a kid to have my parents run around the house so much.
Rebecca!
I can't find my backpack.
My game won't turn on, Rebecca.
This sweater is taking too long.
Rebecca, quick, you need to help knit her sweater quicker.
This is going by pretty quickly for me. I've been having trouble finishing my projects recently. Like last time we did the live stream, I was doing a different test knit, and that's not done.
Yeah, well, there's no way you're going to finish this in this live stream.
No, I'm just saying that I'm glad that I have this project and that I'm liking it so much, and I think I'm going to finish it very soon. It's captured my attention, while my other knitting has not. I don't know. I think I was in a funk for a while.
Yeah, of just like finishing projects.
Yeah, because it all felt like homework. It all felt like a chore. And when knitting becomes a chore, then I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get that.
Yeah. But even though this has a deadline, it feels less like a chore to me because the deadline's so far away.
Yeah. I think that's one of the benefits of having a job on top of this that I haven't really acknowledged, is that by having a job outside of my crochet business, it makes me more encouraged to work. Like, it doesn't feel like a job. My crochet business does not feel like the job.
Right. You have something else that's
it feels like what I'm like what I want to do is this. And I kind of worry a little bit that if I quit my job, I will be like, oh no, my crochet business suddenly becomes my job, and that seems worse. I don't think that's going to be the case, but you know, there's a little mini fear in my body about that.
Yeah, I think as long as you keep delegating the job parts to your coworkers, your friends, as you have been, then the not job parts, like the actual crocheting and designing portions, will still be enjoyable.
Yeah, I think you're totally right about that.
You just gotta be on top of your delegation game, and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
And know that you have help all around you.
That is true. A lot of help. My brother has been very, very helpful. I'm very appreciative of that. We have my one of my best friends, Nicole, is kind of like top coder partner now, or not club crochet partner. I don't really know what to call her. She's basically like a project manager for the site. She's helping with.
You need to put this out for Kai.
Oh yeah, Kai. This comes out right here for you. Right there.
Yeah, Nicole has been his friend since what? Since grade school? Middle school?
High school.
High school.
But freshman year of high school. So we've been friends for a very, very long time. And she's been recently helping me with just organizing all the plans that I have and telling me which plans are maybe not that... I mean, you guys know how I am. I come up with a lot of ideas. And
not all of them are as good as other ones.
Yeah. So she's helping me make sure that the ideas that I want to run with are the right ones to run with, and how to best do that. Whether, like, in any ways that she can help, she has been very helpful.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot.
I like it because he used to run all these ideas by only me.
Yeah.
It becomes a lot, so it's really nice that he has other people to talk through with this that have better context too about the website and stuff, because I don't have the latest info.
That's true. Yeah. I was looking at the website last night and coming up with a bunch of other ideas too, actually.
Yeah, he was.
I was like, oh man, I should redesign how these patterns work on the website, because
in mobile, the top thing doesn't scroll down with you, and then you gotta go all the way back up. It was interesting. You were figuring out UI stuff.
Yeah, because I use it. Like, I think that's something that's really important for me to make the website as best as I possibly can. As
user-friendly.
Yeah, I just need to use it all the time. And I do, because I can't remember all my patterns. So I was making a Brontosaurus last night, and I was like, where did I leave off in this pattern? Oh my gosh, the check marks don't
save.
Yeah, they don't save, which makes it really difficult to, like, if you leave the app, then you forget where you left off. Yeah. So how do I fix this? And so now I'm working on making it so the check marks save, and yada yada yada. I think these are pretty good for the arms. So one's gonna be like down.
Oh, they're so little.
Yeah, one's gonna be down like that, and then the other one's gonna be out like backwards like that.
Can I see it? I feel like that's almost better for the leg though, because the arm has two distinct muscles. Or one muscle and then one hand.
The legs are going to be even smaller than this. Like, the legs just going to be a little nub.
I'll let you do your thing.
A nub, and then like
Actually, probably like both of them are going to be nubs. And then this will be like, yeah, maybe like one more round on this would work.
You don't see like the two separate pieces of the arm like I do? The hand versus
No,
the
yeah,
arm?
I do. Yeah, how like the arm, yeah, I do see what you're talking about. It's just, you know, I can only do so much before it looks a little wonky. Because I still want it to have this kawaii ball, like,
Got it. Yeah, you want your
shape to it.
style on it. I see.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I feel like I'm knitting like the ocean over here. My gosh, this color is so amazing. It looks really blue on our screen here, but it's more like a teal blue, like Caribbean ocean color.
It's really beautiful. I think that's my favorite. I mean, well, that's my favorite color.
Yeah.
Just in general, but I think this is one of
blue.
my favorites of the the two yarns that you've been holding together.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is one of my favorites that you've worked with.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do really like. This isn't the same teal?
It's close. Yeah, super close. It's darker. It's more blue.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really
this.
really close.
Such a good option.
Teal is top.
Have you
3
talked
colors.
about this yet?
Yeah, on the last podcast episode, I don't think I was done yet, and then by the time the episode came out, I was done. So I'm wearing a V-neck pullover that has 3/4 sleeves that I finished since our last episode. So if you watched last episode, you saw this close up. And I'll sit up a little more so you can see the V-neck. There we go. And it has drop shoulders here. And I'm trying to reach out to the yarn dyer who made the main color, this multi-toned color, but I haven't been able to reach her. So I think I'm going to partner instead with a good friend of mine who's our neighbor, Nina, who we're going to have on the show eventually in an interview, and partner up with her for the design and release, and I'll make a new sample with her yarn instead. But I got to reach out to her first.
Yeah.
She's really great.
She's super cool.
Yeah, and she's our neighbor.
Yeah. What I really like about the idea of this design is using whatever colors are in the variegated yarns as the trim.
Yeah, so this main color here has all sorts of shades in it. It has teal and brown and purple and pink. And so I just picked one of those colors to do the contrast on the cuffs here and the neck and the bottom of the sweater. So if someone is making this, they can choose any variegated yarn that they have in their stash and then see what's my favorite color in this craziness of colors and use that as the contrast. I think it opens up a lot of creative doors.
Yeah.
Opens up creative doors.
Hope asks, how long ago did it start? We started,
At 1 o'clock?
Yeah, about an hour and 15 minutes ago. That's how long we've been going.
We had a hiccup in the beginning.
Yeah.
Or 12 hiccups.
Yeah. Oh, Icy Reaper wants to see a close-up of the green card. Here you go. It might be a little blurry. How's that? Is it blurry still? Let me see. Maybe I can fix that real quick. Hopefully this is the right one.
What's tricky about knitting with 2 yarns at once is sometimes I don't pick up both strands in my
There you go.
stitch.
That's what it looks like. Okay, let's get back. I think I did that right. I hope I did that right.
Oh, Lean, to answer your question, do you think a beginner would be able to knit something like that? If you're talking about the shirt I'm wearing, absolutely. I think this is a beginner-friendly project.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The one I'm knitting, less so, only because of the lace.
Yeah.
So if you're comfortable with lace, then go for it.
And
This is
holding
pretty simple.
mohair and another yarn together.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's tricky. Because sometimes you're just knitting along and you're not paying attention, and then you look back and you only picked up one of the strands and not both of them as you were going, and then you gotta rip back, and it's a mess.
Yes, Icy Reaper. Yeah, this is an arm. It's supposed to be like this. See, so if you hold on. So alright, so that's gonna be one arm like there, and then I'm gonna do another one that's gonna be like right like that for his second arm. And then I'm just gonna do 2 little nubs of like just basically the very tip of that for his little feet under it. I probably could have done bobble stitches for the feet, but I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted them to be, so I didn't want to make that kind of decision and then regret it later on.
You didn't want to commit.
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm making a leg right now just to see what kind of how we're gonna make it work. Man, I wish I had different color though.
I know. Don't dwell on it. You're making it work with what you have. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? I have to decrease here and it's getting tricky.
Rebecca's hiding from her friends. Everybody, Rebecca's in the closet. They can probably hear us, right? Because we're on every screen.
Yeah, we're on every screen apparently.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I'm alternating skeins in my knitting to try to even out the colors because the main color I'm using, the main yarn, is hand dyed, and so it has splotches of dark colors in it and light colors in it. And I don't want those to pool in weird spots, so I'm alternating yarns, and that makes things tricky.
We got a hater in the chat.
What?
Yeah.
How rude. What are they saying?
Sus.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to ban them. Hey, any moderator, get Sharon out of here.
Bye, Sharon.
Get out of here, Sharon. I don't want none of that no more. Coming into this chat just being rude.
See you never.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to do it myself unless I can get another mod in here. There we go. Okay. I think that fixed it.
Great.
All right. That's like the first time I've ever really gotten that.
Some people just thrive on
fan.
negativity.
I mean, you know, I'll figure it out. Whatever. Okay, so we're just gonna do little feeties like this, and then an arm like this.
Hi, Erica from the Netherlands. Thanks for joining us. I don't know if Melbell's here.
She was for a second. I know Sarah was for a second.
Oh, Coffee and Crochet had someone like that yesterday on her Discord. That's a bummer.
Hey, Coffee and Crochet's here. Where do you see her?
No, someone's talking about Coffee and Crochet.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
That was rude of them, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about them anymore. They're gone.
Yeah, whatever. We'll move on. Be to confirm Jules' patterns to crochet.
What? What was the question?
Someone asked how difficult it would be to convert one of your patterns to crochet.
Pretty difficult.
Pretty difficult. It really depends on the pattern.
Yeah.
This one, you could theoretically do it if you changed the knit and purl stitches to single crochets, I suppose, and work the increases in the same areas.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't recommend it, honestly, because I couldn't guarantee it would fit.
No, yeah, it would be a whole different design in general.
Yeah, I think it would turn out too big.
Yeah, the stitches, because, I mean, unless you did single crochet stitches with an even smaller yarn than that, like fingering weight.
Yeah, this is DK weight that I'm wearing.
Which would be
Which is
a lot. It would be a
Yeah,
lot.
it would be a lot to figure out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That said, I need to pick up a crochet hook again soon because I still have plans to design crochet shawls for Louie in the future for Club Crochet.
Yeah, because I want to start to branch out what kind of things Club Crochet has on it.
I really obviously like working with other amigurumi artists right now. Just other artists. Other artists in general. I really like working with, and I think it'd be really fun to start to branch out what Club Crochet has, because I pretty much just do amigurumi because that's my favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm. And you have hats, but
Yeah.
not so much garments.
No, yeah,
And I know some people really would like that. Also, just doing like some more stitch tutorials would be nice, I think.
Or like even just having a simple how to make your own crocheted sweater course. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be a bunch of crochet sweater patterns necessarily,
But like
a recipe, so people who want to make their first crochet sweater can just go in, plug in their math in the recipe, and go from there.
I think that's a great idea.
And I can help you with that once I get better at crochet.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
oh, thank you, Emily. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, Emily. Let's put something else in there.
That's so sweet.
I P-shape you, Emily. Here's a little worker bee for you.
Oh, cute. With a little lunchbox, little lunch bag.
Yeah.
Adorable.
A literal worker bee. Just like me. I'll put them right here.
The aspect ratio of knitting and crochet stitches aren't necessarily the same. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem of trying to turn a knit pattern into crochet and vice versa. Oh, Vanessa's moving to Texas. How exciting.
Wow, that's awesome. Where in Texas? Austin?
You said that so suspiciously.
Austin.
Where in Texas?
Where in Texas is
Where
Saturday?
in Texas? It's almost like you didn't believe.
I like
they were moving to
Austin.
Texas.
I like Austin, Texas a lot. I've been to Houston and Austin. Houston was fine. It was all right. I didn't get to really see it as much as I wanted to.
Yeah,
But
you were
Austin,
working.
Austin, Texas was awesome. That's for Emily.
Jimbo.
Buddy.
I'm sorry we're not interviewing you this episode, but you have to wait your turn.
Okay, you're gonna stay right here. I'm gonna crochet while you're on my lap, and everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, that'll go great.
It's gonna be really easy for me.
New Jersey to Texas. Wow, that is far.
That's a long drive. Are you driving? That's a long drive.
San Antonio. Wow.
Wow, that's exciting, Vanessa. You know how I was talking to Jules about this. I actually talk about this all the time. Like, how many opportunities do you get to move to a completely different place where you've never lived before? Like 4 times max in your life for an average person?
I can only think of one, going to college.
Yeah, but I think people move with their families more often.
I mean, I moved 3 times as a kid, but we stayed in the same
You stay in
town.
the same town, yeah. Yeah, I never really moved away with my parents. We moved, but it was, like you're saying, in the same town.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only get so many opportunities like this. You get a chance to be someone new. You can, all those habits that you don't really like about yourself, this is your opportunity to change those because no one there knows you. You get to be like, oh, I'm gonna stop smoking cigarettes. I don't know. I don't think Vanessa smokes, but you get what I'm saying.
It's exciting. Going anywhere new is exciting.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you're going to be with family too, which is great.
Yeah, that's always nice.
That's the
too.
main hang up I have about just picking up and moving somewhere random. I need to know someone there to feel comfortable, at the very least.
Yeah, whereas I like the idea of moving somewhere and not knowing anybody and starting my life anew and changing my name to Patrico. That's what I think I'm going to do.
I'll be here.
Hello, I'm Patrico. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too many. Alright, so I just got one more arm to make, and then I can sew these on, and then I can add the... I'm going to have to get some yarn, or some... a Sharpie, I think, for the toothpick to make it silver. Or I could do a needle. A needle would probably be better, actually, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I actually have one right here that would work.
Oh yeah, leaving your friends and boyfriend behind, that is pretty sad. But we have so many ways to connect now through technology. even before COVID, we had them, and now there's even more. So at least you can stay connected virtually. They're never that far away. They're just a button away, right?
Yeah. And Vanessa said she doesn't smoke. Well, now you get a chance to, change. You can start smoking.
Don't. No. Do not do that. We do not condone this.
Agreed. I don't condone that.
He's just being silly.
Happy birthday, Vanessa. I think it was your birthday last live stream, you mean? Well, happy birthday regardless. All right, how did I make this little arm? Let's... One.
Wow, Chirp Little, where do you live? Your island is the size of an average town? What island are we talking about?
Rhode Island?
No, but maybe like in the Caribbean?
Oh my
Jimbo.
gosh.
Oh, you're like Godzilla. You just keep coming back. How many movies do we need?
We need Mecha Jimbo.
I hated the Godzilla vs. Kong movie.
I kind of liked it.
It was so bad.
It was
so
not
bad.
good, yeah.
I enjoyed Terminator way more. We watched the
the
latest Terminator movie the same week.
Did you watch Genesis? Or did
No,
we not even
couldn't.
watch it because
we
it
can't
couldn't-
get it?
Yeah.
We have to pay for it, and we don't want to pay for it.
Yeah. She lives in Malta.
Oh, that's right. I knew that.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Wow. Can you imagine living on an island? Sounds amazing.
It actually,
Really,
yeah.
Jimbo? Really?
Jimbo
Here.
demands the attentions.
I'm gonna put you in the rocking chair. I think you're gonna love it. Come on, right here. You're not far from us.
No, I don't want to.
Lie down. Lie down. He has so much energy.
Catzilla.
Catzilla. Oh, by the way, this project bag, it says Among Friends 2021, and it's a group of yarn shops and other shops that are related to yarn that are local Bay Area shops and have come together in a group to try to support each other. So that's what this bag is all about, and that's why there's these ladies with their masks on, with the Bay Bridge in the middle, connecting the two sides of the bay.
I hope they made another one of those for post-COVID.
Well, no, they had one before without the masks.
Oh,
and
really?
The
And they
women were much closer together.
Oh,
and
really?
So they just separated them, put masks on them, and
That's funny.
yeah.
Wow. Eduardo asked, do you guys sell them?
Louie sells some of his finished pieces. You can get them on Etsy.
Yeah, only a few. I think I'm going to start doing that more. I was also kind of considering doing a like selling some of the slots and like the secondary, because I have to make like a few of these when I do these guys. So I was thinking about like selling them as a donation too. I was considering that, but I have some things for sale on my Etsy shop. I know there's dinosaurs there and Marios and stuff like that. Them Marios.
Them Mario. You sound like Wario. Oh, I missed.
Oh, I missed.
Peachy's got it.
Hello.
Oh,
That
Mario.
Oh yeah.
Mario.
Mario.
You're much better.
Oh.
Oh,
Mario.
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 Oh no, you're in another lockdown. That's a bummer. We are
That's a
not.
bummer.
Things are opening up a little too fast, in my opinion, here.
Yeah, things in California should. They told us that everything's going to be open by June 15th, which we are skeptical to say the least.
But we're getting our first shots tomorrow.
Yes,
for a
we are.
vaccine. We're very excited.
Very excited.
We don't know which one we're getting yet, Pfizer or Moderna, but that's okay.
Yeah, either
I will
one.
take
no
what
matter
I
what.
can get.
Yeah. It is time. I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Just to have the worry of me getting it off the table. I'm still worried about
We can still
spreading
get it, but it won't be as bad. And yeah, we can still spread it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a bit of a health scare last week. We
Yeah.
had sore throats, and we got really nervous. And Louie went to go get a test and it was negative. So we think the sore throat was probably just from allergies, which we don't normally
Yeah, it went away like right away too.
Mine lasted 3 or 4 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was gone pretty quick.
Maybe it was another little teeny cold. I don't know, but your test was negative.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
I think I'm gonna start by sewing on the feet, then the arms, because I want it to be like. It's hard to see.
Like that.
And then this leg will go here. And this arm will go here.
Yeah, I've heard that the first dose of some of them is worse, and for others it's the second dose. I also have heard from a friend who had COVID before and got her vaccine after she recovered. The first dose was much worse for her because essentially she had some antibodies but not a bunch. And that's why the second dose for a lot of people who haven't had COVID before is actually worse.
Oh, because it's now they have antibodies in their system
that are fighting, and then you get sick because you're
that makes sense.
Fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean.
So I think it really depends on the person, if they've been sick before, if they've been exposed before, because apparently you don't get sick until you're exposed to a certain viral load. So we could have been exposed, but not enough to get us sick. We don't know.
Who knows?
We don't know.
Who knows?
I'm very excited to get my
I'd
vaccine.
be pretty surprised if you've been exposed and unaware.
Yeah, we've been really good about staying home.
Yeah, we don't really go anywhere.
Only yarn stores.
Yeah, yarn stores and
every other weekend.
Ordering food.
Yeah, that's the most likely way we would have gotten it, or when we go grocery shopping.
Yeah. Oh, Rebecca has been found.
Oh no! Tagger it. Do y'all know if sugar and cream is ethically sourced? Do you know, Lewis?
I do not know if it's ethically sourced.
Can you look into that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'd be kind of surprised if it was ethically sourced a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. I should ask. The only reason I'd be kind of surprised is because it's just so mass produced. I don't know how.
What's the parent company again?
Spinrite Yarns.
Yeah.
And they're owned by Yarnspirations, who own I think they even own Red Heart. Mm-hmm. Which Red Heart definitely is not ethically sourced. So
it's acrylic. It's not. Yeah. Not even recyclable.
Yeah, it's not. But this cotton is.
Oh, bye, Eduardo. Eduardo's leaving.
Okay, bye, Eduardo. Thanks for joining.
Chirp Little has not had their second dose yet. Scared it's gonna slam. Yeah, I'm a little nervous too. I'm gonna take the day off work the next day, just in case, so I can recover from the second dose. Your brother got really knocked out.
Yeah, he got on his butt knocked out.
Yeah.
For an entire day.
Poor little guy.
I know.
He's coming up this weekend to celebrate his birthday.
Yes, we're very excited. We're gonna see him. We're gonna go. I actually think we're going to the zoo next Saturday, because we live right next to it, and they actually have a black rhino. Well, I don't know if they have a black rhino, but they have a rhino, they have a sloth, and they have a red panda.
They have a white rhino.
Yeah, they might have.
It looks white.
Well, black rhinos don't look black.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think it's a black rhino.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is, but
but I was like, oh my gosh, they have all the animals that we're doing for the endangered species crochet along. I gotta take pictures of all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring all my little, all the little characters and see if I can get a picture of them with the animal in the background.
Have you crocheted a lemur yet?
Long time ago I crocheted a lemur.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go to the lemur cages anyway because that's my favorite spot.
Yeah, that's mine too. I mean, I spent.
I know, for your anthropology degree.
Yeah.
I spent only a few hours there for my one anthropology class.
Yeah, I would spend a few hours there every single day for a whole semester, and that was really fun. I would just go there and I'd draw or I'd crochet or.
Didn't you have to keep track of
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was supposed to like keep track of like what they're doing, but in reality it's like, okay, this one is now napping in this corner instead of that corner. It's most
sleep
of what
a
they
lot.
do. Yeah.
And they
Sleep, or they groom each other.
Or they fight.
Fight.
There was a fight when I was there.
They do these alarm calls every now and then. I'm actually pretty surprised we don't hear their alarm calls from here because we're so
they're
close.
Loud, and we're only
especially the howler
2 blocks
monkeys.
away.
Yeah, they've got howler monkeys there, and those really.
We hear the peacocks sometimes.
We do hear the peacocks sometimes. They sound like pterodactyls.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm surprised we don't hear because they go like, they all start just going at it. I think one of them thinks they see a bird, that like a predatory bird, and then they all just start yelling at each other to like be safe from predatory birds.
The internet says the sugar and cream is made from 100% USA grown cotton, but that could mean anything.
That can mean anything. I mean, it's cotton, so at least like it's a natural fiber.
Yeah.
So I know that's nice. I'm most curious about their dyeing process.
Mm-hmm. How much water they use too.
Yeah.
That is a big issue for dyeing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's only so many things we can do.
Whoa, Rebecca, where you live, people under 30 won't get it till November? The shot? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
We're 16 and up here in California.
Yeah.
Just last week.
I think that's one of the reasons why they're saying we can open so quick is because they're like trying to get everyone vaccinated as fast as possible.
Yeah. And they're doing a really good job, honestly.
Yeah, they are. I gotta say.
Here in California.
They're doing pretty well.
Yeah, I think my office will open again in September. That's the plan. They're not going to open before September, even if the county is quote-unquote 100% open. My office won't do that. They're going to wait till it's safe for, the employees there.
Yeah, which is nice. I think, there's obviously a lot of negative things that have happened from COVID.
Hi, Valerie.
No duh. But I think there's actually a lot of positive silver linings that we can look at, like working from home and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll be able to work from home a lot more now because I've proven I can do my job virtually.
Yeah, and I just think that's a benefit of all employees around the world.
Yeah. Valerie's joining us for the first time live, it sounds like. Finally gets to catch you live.
Valerie!
Hello!
Welcome to a live stream. I gotta say, this is not the normal live streams. Normally it's just me, but today I have my beautiful girlfriend joining me.
That's
we are making some stuff together.
I'm knitting, he's crocheting.
Yes. Yeah, I'd like to do more of these Loop and Purl live streams. I think it's a nice change of pace, which is great.
I thought you were going to say, I'd like to do some more knitting.
No.
He's never even tried it.
I have tried it.
Not with me.
Not with you. I like crocheting. I like what I do.
And yet, he says, why don't you knit me goblins? Because I don't do amigurumi.
I crochet you things.
I don't know how to do it well, so I don't do it because it's embarrassing when I do it badly.
You ain't never even tried.
I have, but not with you. Whatever.
So we got the legs on. Now, see, I sew the legs slightly off from each other because he's going to be like... He kind of looks like he's running right now. Ah!
Yeah.
And then this arm's going to be facing down like that.
Yeah, to hold him up.
Uh-huh. And then this arm's going to be
like a superhero pose after a superhero
Exactly,
landing.
yep. Yep. Then this arm's going to be back a little bit, and I'll put the needle in it. And then I'll do a ponytail. And, yeah, that'll be it. When I'm done with this, do you want to play a game?
Yeah, we'll play Doomlings. We can show you all how to play. You can only get the game right now for supporting the Kickstarter, right? Or can you order it?
No, I think you can pre-order it if
great.
you go to, I think it's just Doomlings.com. Let me see.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Let me look it up just to make sure. Yeah, Doomlings.com. So Doomlings.com, and they are they have a limited pre-order. So they're actually you can only pre-order so many. So if you are interested in this game after we play it, Yeah, you got a limited time to purchase it. And I will be doing patterns for these soon because I just think these are a great pattern for beginners to make too, because you're basically just making a ball. Obviously, I'm doing a little bit more work on this guy, but normally it'd just be like a, like this one's nocturnal. It's supposed to look like he's got like big open eyes. And this is easy. I mean, it's just literally a ball that I put eyes on in a mouth. So they're pretty easy to make. I just complicated a few of them a little bit more.
Ivania, to answer your question, what am I making? Thank you for saying it's beautiful. It's a test knit for another designer, and it's a cardigan top down. So here's the back, and this lace pattern goes all the way around the yoke of the cardigan, so the top part of the chest. And I'm just working on the body now, the boring part. I did all the fun stuff.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm kind of glad you did that, because it's really hard to... It'd be really hard to like focus on that while you're doing this live stream.
Yeah, I have other projects I could be working on, but they're more complicated than this one. So I wanted to do something simple so I can chat with you and not be like, oh, what do we do here?
Yeah, we've been watching rewatching Lost.
Yeah.
Which
it's
guys,
so good.
Lost is one of my favorite shows of all time. It was when I was in high school. I was super duper into Lost then. I still remember all the numbers from Lost: 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. I almost got them tattooed on me at one
30.
point.
Wait,
it's not.
23 really?
28, 32. 4, 8, 15, 16, 28. Wait.
No.
4, 8, 15, 16, 28, 42.
No, 28's not right.
It's not 38. You think it's 38.
I think it's, if I know it's not 28, I think it's either 38 or 23. I'm challenging him on this.
23, 42.
Okay, you might have said that first. I think you did.
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
We just watched the episode about the numbers. The first episode about the numbers last night. We watched a lot of episodes last night.
Yeah, we did.
And I wanted to watch another, but he wouldn't let me.
Yeah. Well, it was 3 a.m.
No, it wasn't. It was 1 a.m. by then, and then we played video games.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
And that's why we slept in too late today.
6. 1, 2.
So Lost is being a negative influence on our sleeping patterns.
Is that too far over?
Oh, Coffee and Crochet's here!
Hey, welcome. I'm sorry we didn't get to do our little call. I wanted to do a talk with her about something that maybe we'll talk about later. But yeah, just so you know, I'm working on it. I'll get back to you.
Abed, no, I did not start from 0 at the beginning of this stream. That would be crazy fast. I started about 2 inches ago. Yeah, I've done like 2 inches of knitting.
I have started from scratch. So because I'm more impressive and really good at what I do. So.
Can I roll my eyes anymore?
It has nothing to do with the size of my crochet.
No, nothing to do with that. Oh, I do more coffee.
Did you not finish yours?
No, I'll finish it when I finish my row. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. I'm just stuffing the arm now, and then I've got to sew on the other arm and add the hair and add the needle. So I would say I have about like a fourth of the way left, maybe a little less actually. I'm pretty close to being done.
The yarn I'm using, it is a pretty color. So the yarns are 2 yarns. The first one is the Royal Bee's new woolen spun, which she's calling, I believe, the Coastal Collection. And I'm using her fingering weight, which is a really light weight for those who don't know, like a little bit thicker than sock weight. And the color is Laura's Blue Raspberry Jolly Rancher, which I think is very apropos.
That's great.
And then the other yarn that I'm holding with it is a Japanese yarn from Ito, which is a great company, and they call this one Sensei. And it is a mohair and silk blend. So 60% mohair, 40% silk. And I am so proud of myself. I bought this yarn in person, and then I went online to find the matching color of Sensei. And I think I did a pretty amazing job.
Yeah, pretty much right on it, which is really hard to do when you're looking at pictures online.
Yeah, really hard. And it was between this blue and 2 others.
Sonny looks like a lot of luck.
Yeah. And if
do
I
that.
if I picked one of the other 2 blues, it would have been fine. They would have been slightly
Yeah, they
off, but it would have just added a lot of texture
Yeah.
to the sweater, which has its pros and cons.
There's already so much texture.
There's a
though,
lot
that
of
you
texture
wanna
up here.
focus
I
on.
didn't want to pull away from that. Yeah. So I'm really, really happy with the color match. I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah, I think you did a really, really good job.
Me too.
Okay, so now I just need to add this arm. Going back, I think. That, maybe?
Oh, we have a Zelda song. Zelda song playing.
Zelda song.
Zelda song. Deep zap zap.
Zippity zap.
I'm normal.
I missed swing dancing.
I miss swing dancing too. We used to swing dance.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Oh, do you want to show them the
Swing dance?
picture? The picture you got?
Oh yeah,
it's on the
sure.
wall?
Yeah, that was for
Our anniversary or
Valentine's Day anniversary.
one of those. Want to bring it
I
over?
think it was a little bit of both. Sure.
So, for those who don't know, I love playing Animal Crossing. And Louie does too. He just doesn't play it anymore. But he does love it. And there's a picture of us swing dancing in the park from our first year of dating. And he
It's like one of our first dates, actually.
Yeah, he asked an artist to do...
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, put it on your... Yeah. He asked an artist to do a caricature of it with the Animal Crossing, artistic layer on top of it. So
Yeah.
that's like us on an Animal Crossing island.
This is like what the picture actually looks like.
Yeah, I'm wearing a yellow skirt and a red top. I also have a shawl that she didn't put in, but that's fine because there's no shawls in Animal Crossing.
And then they just so I commissioned someone to do the illustration based on Animal Crossing, and then I just got it turned into a painting. And I'm so proud of it. I think it's like...
It's one of the best gifts I've ever received.
It's really good. I'm very proud of that one.
It's on our wall.
Yeah, I think it's fading in color already.
No, really?
I don't know. It might actually just be slightly faded in color in general.
I think there's a sheen to it. Maybe that's what you're picking up on.
Makes me wonder if we should frame it, though.
Yeah.
If that would help. I
Well,
don't
you
know.
have the digital version of it, right? That you
Yeah, I
could...
can always get it remade.
It makes me happy.
Yeah, I kind of want to do a few of them, like in different, like a few different of us in like different styles or something.
Yeah. I love this idea of getting a picture from real life and asking an artist to do their interpretation of it. There's this artist that I found on Instagram who sketches pictures of people first on her iPad.
Oh, this chick is crazy.
And she does it in a bunch of colors. And then she gets her knitting and she uses a bunch of techniques to knit what she's drawn. And then she takes a picture of the knitting, puts it back in the computer program, and draws over it some more. So you get this combination of illustration and knitting texture all in one picture, and there's an explosion of color. I love it.
It's one of the most unique like ways to use fiber art.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I
never seen
really
anything
would
like
like
it
to find. Can we give her a shout out? What's her? Do you remember?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, and it took us like.
It took us forever to
seriously
find
like
her
half an
last
hour
time.
to find her.
Hold on, let me just fix some stitches here, and then I will go on my Instagram and I'll find her because I think I know her
Think you
handle,
can
but
remember
I don't want to say it out loud in case I'm wrong.
Yeah. You do it.
I'm doing it.
I'll keep them. I'll
Keep 'em preoccupied.
I'll keep them entertained by doing this little dance with my shoulders while I
Do a little dance. Do a little dance.
do a little dance. Do a little dance. Jules and I really like to sing songs and then just like keep
Just
singing.
the first line
yeah.
of the song over and over.
I really like doing. She's a brick.
Da-na-na-na. She's a brick. Da-na-na-na. We make ourselves laugh. Okay, here we go. I think it's like
Do a little dance.
do a little dance. Do a little dance. think I can find her quickly. Wait, hold on. Following. Not default. Oh.
I might have looked her up recently.
Okay.
So I might be able to find her on mine.
Yeah, anyway, she's wonderful, and if we can find her info, we should highlight her on the podcast because her art is so cool.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll do that. So we don't do it like too much on the live stream. We'll talk about her on our next podcast. We also probably will be doing an interview on our next podcast with another crochet designer that is not an amigurumi artist, but is very talented.
Very talented.
I won't give any more away, but I'm very excited about that.
Yes, we still need to schedule time with them, so
yes.
either this episode or next episode.
She actually emailed us back this morning.
I know, I need a reply.
Well, I mean, we woke up like so late, so.
Yeah. Oh, make a t-shirt with the image for Loop and Purl that we followers can buy.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
sure. Yeah,
we
no
can
problem.
absolutely do that. You were talking about the Loop and Purl logo?
Like logo? I can
I love
usually
our
do
logo.
that. Yeah, I can do
Louie
that.
made the
real quick.
logo. He's so good at logos.
I really like doing
He's made
logos.
all of my logos.
Yeah.
For my designs, for my bands, for his stuff.
It's definitely like something that I'm just really
He's good at it.
interested in doing.
You've only gotten better too over time.
Thank you. Cool, so we got our guy done. This is what he looks like when he's on the ground. Obviously, you can't really tell because
You finished? Oh, you need the hair though.
Yeah, I need to add the hair. But the body of him is all done. And
Can
even
I
got the
see?
needle in his hand.
Can I see?
Yeah.
So cool.
Get some of this green yarn
That's so
prep
cool.
for that. And then
He really like,
I don't know.
yeah,
He stands right.
kind of. There you go. If you squish
The
his
needle helps keep
arm
him up
down,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little back heavy.
A little bit, yeah.
Now we're good. Yeah.
And he will be back heavy when I put the
The hair.
on too, I think.
You have to be careful not to put too much.
Yeah. Do I want it? No, I'll just do it. I'll just do it like this. Nothing, it's fine.
Okay. Whatever.
I just need, I think I'm gonna need some yellow or gold yarn. But I'll get that in a second.
You're getting up again?
Yes.
It's fine. I don't curve. Jimbo finally fell asleep in the rocking chair, by the way. For those who are wondering where Godzilla has gone.
Yes.
Catzilla.
Jimzilla.
Jimzilla. He's so fluffy.
He is.
You checking out the chat?
Yes.
The blue thing has a sword. You're right. He's based on the heroic card in the game we're going to play shortly. And it's probably one of the more valuable cards in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. He's worth 7 points, which is a lot for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, he's surprisingly easy to get on your team, if you're lucky.
How many strands do you think you'll do?
I think I'm gonna try 6, so
Yeah.
just like 3.
And are you going to cut them at different lengths?
Yeah. And then
Cool.
I'm gonna wrap around the base of them with a gold. It looks like he's got just like a
yeah.
little bit of like brown or gold. there.
Ponytail holder.
And then yeah, I think that'll be it. I hope they like this. I think they will. Chris and Eric, those are the creators of the game. There's actually 4 creators of the game, which is crazy to me. I don't know how. I don't think I could ever collaborate with 4 people on one game at one time. I think I would be way too it'd be hard for me to let my ideas go with that many people because so many people would have ideas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, too many cooks.
Yeah.
But maybe it's the kind of working relationship where they build off of each other's ideas.
Oh, I mean,
instead
clearly
of, like-
they kicked butt. Like
Yeah.
the game is really cool, really concise, really it's just a great game. I'm very
Yeah.
excited to show you guys it.
Yeah. So hurry up and finish so we can take a little break and then set up the game during the break and then
Yeah.
play it.
I think that's enough.
I'm rushing him because I can. He can't. He's not allowed to rush me. Knitting
Yeah.
takes months.
Yeah. Hurry.
Honestly, I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to wear this cardigan because the weather's so nice here. Even wearing the sweater right now is a little bit of overkill. The one I have on.
Yeah.
If it didn't have 3/4 sleeves, I would not be wearing it.
No, and it's not that. It's actually pretty nice in here right now.
Yeah.
Looks really perfect outside.
Mm-hmm.
We should maybe go on a walk later.
Be nice. Hi, Logan. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, Logan.
Thank you for being here.
I was talking
doing Swedish or Irish. Thing.
Swirish.
You could try to do Danish. It's really hard. It's better if I just speak Danish. I did that last time.
Yeah, I was talking in an English accent last night for like so long that Jules was getting so frustrated. It was really
annoying. He was doing like the most annoying Cockney British. I was like, why?
Stop.
Please stop.
Yeah.
He wouldn't stop.
I like talking in accents. It's fun.
I don't blame you. If you're good at them, it's fun. I'm not great at them. The only real accent I feel confident in is like North Carolina. And even then, I feel like locals would be like, you Californian, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, locals, I mean, even Californian locals, if I pretend to do a California accent, will be like, you're not doing, and I'm like, I'm from California.
Yeah. A lot of people, especially older people, when they first meet me, they're like, what's your accent? And I'm like, what? you have a Swedish accent, don't you? German? Sometimes I get Southern because I say y'all. But no, I don't. It's very Californian.
Yep.
I think it might just be the phrases I use.
You know, when I was in anthropology, and I was studying linguistic anthropology, we were talking about accents. And the professor told me that because of Hollywood and the perpetuation of the California accent in everything, in news and like really everything, Hollywood has such a huge impact on just the English language in general, that because of that, we don't have an accent. The accent is based around the norm, which the norm is what Hollywood spits
what
out,
they've
which
decided
is
is
California.
the norm.
Yeah.
And that's why
Which I
the
thought was interesting.
mid-Atlantic accent is almost gone. Those on the East Coast would know about it. It's this, if you watch old-timey movies, it's the way they talk in old-timey movies, where it's a mix between a British accent and an American one. And it flourished on the East Coast until Hollywood started picking things up in LA. So back when older movies were made in New York most of the time, you hear like these New York accents, including the mid-Atlantic one. But when LA took over and all the actresses were, you know, trying to do that California style instead, the mid-Atlantic phased out.
Is that like, oh, darling?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. Mother darling.
Yeah.
It's like this weird, like, it has a weird lilt to it. And if you know the documentary Grey Gardens, the two women in that film speak with really, really strong mid-Atlantic accents. It's kind of bizarre when you listen to it.
Accents in general are so crazy weird to me.
Yeah.
Because you could live so close together and have such a different accent. It's like, what?
Just look at London.
Yeah, exactly.
There are different factions of a London accent.
Yeah, Cockney.
In one city.
Proper and, you know. All right, there we go. He's done. He's done.
Yay!
So, again, let me fix the focus. Did I minimize it? Yeah, I did. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is what he looks like. Now, I swear, this green is not that far off. It looks like it's super far off, but it really isn't. It's shockingly close. It's just the color
correction or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But he stands like this a little bit. And I think it's pretty freaking close, actually.
Yeah. Good job.
I am really proud of that. And he's got a needle as his sword. So, not bad.
Awesome job.
Yeah.
So we should take a little break.
Yeah, let's play. Let's
We'll set up the game in the break, and then we'll come back and we'll play Doomlings for everyone.
Oh, you want to just
Yeah.
take a break?
Take a little, like 5 or 10, so we can.
Yeah, I don't think we need 10.
We'll do a 5.
We'll do a 5.
Okay, so we just stick around. We'll be back in 5 minutes
Ish.
With the game set up, and we'll explain what's going on, and we'll try that game out. And if you don't want to stick around, well, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Again, stick around if you want to watch us play Doomlings. But we're done crafting today.
We're done. Yeah, we're gonna be done crafting for a sec until next week. And again, make sure to be prepped for next week's endangered species crochet stuff, because that's exciting.
Go find your grays, your rubies, your browns,
Yes.
white, and your eyes.
Okay, we'll be right back, guys. Let's see,
See you in
which
a bit.
which one is it? Which one is it? Be right back. Let's see what that one does. Okay, we are back. Hello, chat, if you are... Yeah, okay. Let's make sure everything's good. Yes.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Can I fix the focus? Is it out of focus? Is it in focus? And that's focus.
Fine. Yeah.
And then for you... That is in focus, I think. Okay, so here is what we're doing. We are playing Doomlings.
Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, no, they can hear us.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Haven't seen a confirmation yet in the chat.
Well, we'll see. Hi.
Hi,
They're saying
ho.
hi. I'm pretty sure they can hear us. Okay. I'm gonna look at my cards before
Look
I
at the
explain what's
cards.
going on.
Yes, they can hear us. Fantastic. There's a bit of a delay, but they can hear us.
Okay, cool. All right, so this is how this game is played. We got our Doomlings up here. So
I feel like maybe I should explain it.
maybe Jules should explain it.
Okay. So the point of the game is to end with the most points, which we need paper and pen.
I'll grab that while you're explaining.
Great. We have these cards here that have a bunch of numbers on them. These represent how many cards we can hold in our hand. It's also known as the gene pool. So you start the game with 5 gene pool, and throughout the game this is going to change depending on what cards are played. On each of our turns, we're going to flip over a card from the age deck, and that's going to tell us about anything that's going to happen in that turn. So it might be something like, you can't play green traits, you can't play blue traits, and I'll explain what that means in a second. When it's our turn, we can play 1 card in our trait pile, which we'll put down here so you can see what's in our trait pile. And these cards are visible to all players and are accessible to all players. You only get points when you play them in your trait pile. If I have a card that I play that says I can swap that trait with another player's, then I can do so on my turn with Louie's cards. So these cards that we have in our hand, some of them have actions and some don't. Actions include swapping cards, counting cards a different amount at the end of the game, so they're worth more depending on what's in your trait pile, all sorts of things. And others don't have any traits, any actions at all.
We're going to do our best to try to not look at each other's hands on the screen. Mm-hmm. In fact, maybe I should just do like...
What? I wouldn't futz with what we've done.
No, I'm going to do this.
So we can't see. You guys can see, but we can't.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for.
I see. All right.
I think that's fair, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'll just minimize this one.
Yeah, so we're not crafting anymore today. We are playing this Doomlings game, which Louie has been crafting the characters, the Doomlings.
Yeah.
For the sake of them raising money for the game. Yeah, so anyway, you continue to play traits in your hand on your turn. You only play 1 trait unless that card says something else saying you can play another. And at the end of the turn, you draw up from the draw pile to your gene pool number, which I said earlier is the number of cards you have in your hand. And this is going to change throughout the game depending on what cards are played. Mm-hmm. So I might have a card that says +1 gene pool, so then I would rotate this to 6 so I know that I can have 6 cards in my hand. And we play through the ages until we hit 3 total catastrophes. So some of these cards are catastrophes. Each catastrophe has a negative effect on that turn. On the 3rd catastrophe, that's the end of the game. You just read what the card says and there's no more turns after that. And at the end of the game, we take our pen and paper and we calculate all of our points. And we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah. And so a lot of people are saying, I'm so sorry you missed the crochet part and knitting part of the live stream, but don't worry, we'll be back next week doing it again.
He will.
Then. Yeah, I will. Okay, so you can see my cards here.
And you can see mine, but we cannot see each other's.
But we can't see,
we
can't
put something on our screens, we can't even see ourselves, so
yeah,
we're not in frame, sorry.
Yeah, let us know if
who should go first? Don't look at your cards too much before deciding.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Just one?
Yeah, doing the center thing. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Rock, paper, scissors. Scissors. Alright, you go first.
I didn't want to, but here we are. So see this big number? That's how many points I'm gonna get at the end of the game if this is still in my trait pile. And when I say that, I mean played in front of me. I'm going to play Voracious, which allows me to play an additional trait, which means I can play another card, and I can discard one trait from my trait pile. So, wait, do I want to do that? No, I've changed my mind. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to play Leaves, which after I stabilize, which means drawing up to my gene pool, I can draw an extra card. So I have 6 now in my hand.
Cool. I am going to do something kind of nasty. I'm going to play Poisonous, which lets me swap this card with a trait from your opponent's trait pile. So I'll trade with Leaves.
Right.
Like that. So now after I stabilize, I get to draw one extra card.
He is a little more vicious in this game than I am.
She wins a lot more often than me, so I have to be vicious.
Alright, so that was the end of our first turn, which is the end of the first age, which is always the birth of life. And now we're going to go to the next age. Tectonic shift. Players cannot play green traits. So we can't play any green cards. And it's still my turn. I forgot to mention, every time we hit a catastrophe, we swap who goes first. Mm-hmm. So I started the game going first. I'm still going first. When we hit a catastrophe, he will go first.
Yep.
I'm going to play Symbiosis, which gives me +2 to every trait in my lowest color count. So at the end of the game, I look at all the colors I have. It gets me +2 on top of...
You can't... no green traits.
Oh gosh, I just said that too. Never mind. I'm going to play Chimera, and it allows me to swap a trait from my opponent's trait pile, and I want Leaves back.
Wow.
Which lets me draw... Oh, I mean just one.
Okay, that's fine.
You wouldn't let me play green.
I'm going to do... Faith. And that lets me change all of... one of my traits to one different color at the end of the game, which will be pretty useful at the very end.
And he has 5 cards, so he doesn't draw anymore.
I don't draw anymore. Yep.
Next stage. Fortune, draw 2 cards.
Oh, easy squeezy.
Okay, but at the end of our turn, we have to stabilize.
Yep.
To 5. So, man, that makes it tricky.
Yeah, they called you out for the green card.
Oopsie! I was so excited. Okay, now I'm gonna play Voracious, which lets me play another trait, and I discard a trait from my pile. So I'm gonna play Warm Blood, which gives me +2 gene pool, and I'll get rid of Leaves in the discard, which will be off screen. And I stabilize to 7 cards now in my hand.
Wait, so that does +2 to your gene pool.
But -1 in points at the end of the game. You sneaky little... What are you doing?
Painted Shell. I get to replay an action from a trait in my trait pile. I'm going to replay Chimera. And take that, which gives me +2 on my gene pool.
You sneaky!
And then I'm also...
Wait, you can't play another card?
Oh, yeah, I can, because this one says late.
Oh, and you can play it.
I can play it at the end of my turn.
Draw up to 7.
I will.
Alright, next age. It's a catastrophe! -1 gene pool, so we go down to 6. Pass your hand to the right.
Oh, no! I didn't even look at what I had!
Too bad. Gimme. And you go first.
Your cards suck.
Your cards are way better than mine.
Oh my god, these are not good. Fine, I'll play Symbiosis for +2 to every trait in my lowest color count at the end.
And stabilize to 6 cards?
I'm already at 6.
Okay. I'm gonna do Blubber. Get me my
No,
points.
I wanted to play Blubber.
It is mine! Alright, next age. Alien Terraform. You may discard any dominant cards from your hand and stabilize immediately.
Okay, well,
I
that's
don't want to do that. That is lame. You're still first.
Okay. I need to kind of see how much of my hand is in the screen. So. Okay, so I got enough room down here too. I'll do this. Give a little bit of space. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to make sure.
See if I can see your hand or anything. Alright, so I'll play Nocturnal. I'll put this guy on top of it also, because that guy is Nocturnal. And it's +3 if Nocturnal is the only purple trait in your trait pile. So if I don't get any other purple traits, I will be in a good spot.
I'm gonna play Just, which gives me +1 gene pool. So I'm back to 7. So I get to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And we will move on to the next age, which is Comet Showers. Discard 1 card from your hand at random. So we'd like to do this by picking each other's card. Let me shuffle things around. Discard. Alright, you're still first.
Dang, that's the only card I actually wanted.
Sorry.
That's alright. I'm gonna do Pollination, which gives me +1 for every card in my trait pile with the face value of 1, which is currently 3.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna play Prepper. Oh, did you stabilize?
You stole my Prepper.
I stole your Prepper. Prepper's one of my favorite cards. If you don't like the final catastrophe card, discard it and draw a new one for everyone to end the game on. So like you're prepping for Doomsday. And then I draw up to 7. Okay, next one. Catastrophe. This is the second one. -1 gene pool. Discard 1 card from your hand for every colorless trait. Oh no, I have to discard 3 and you have to discard 2.
We get to choose our discards.
We get to choose, yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of my kidneys.
I'm getting rid of tentacles.
Who needs a kidney, you know?
And fear and bullheaded. Wow, and I'm first now.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with propagation, which lets me play another trait, and fine motor skills, and then I draw 4 cards to get back to 6. Gene pool. Your turn.
Okay.
I don't like what you're doing. You're looking over at my. I don't
Am
like
I?
it. Yeah. Mhm. Don't like it.
I'm going to play Trunk, which lets me pick up the last discarded card and add it to my trait pile.
Okay. Stabilize.
Stabilize.
I'm gonna play viral. Choose a color.
Wait, no. You went first. Right?
Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
I forgot. This happens a lot in this game. I forget who went first and if I played or not. Sorry. Age of Dracula. Discard 1 random card from your hand. I swear to God.
Please don't throw away the card that I want.
Please don't throw away the card that I want.
This is the card you want, huh? No.
Nope. I'm first.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna play viral. Choose a color. Opponents receive -1 for each trait in their trait pile. It's green. You have -4 at the end of the game, or any green that you play.
Okay, well that's not that big of a deal actually.
Okay, fine.
Because
well,
I
it's
can
there.
change all the colors if I wanted to.
Wow, which one happens first in counting?
I mean, that one.
I don't No, because remember when it recommended how to count, you first count what affects other players?
Mm-hmm.
So I think you would still get the -4 from me.
Maybe. We'll see.
Dragon-hearted.
Dragon-hearted.
I can tell.
I'm going to play Dragon-hearted. +4 if you have all 4 colors in your trait pile. And also, I have the crocheted version. So.
I wanted to put it out.
So Louie's winning, by the way. Here we go. Flipping it. The Messiah. Play this age in reverse. First player last, last player first. So you go first.
So I go first. Okay. I pretty much only want to play that.
I don't know if we've ever gotten this one. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I don't think we ever got the alien one either. Oh, I forgot to go back up.
Stabilize.
Okay. I'm going to go Apex Predator, which gives me +2 for if I have more red cards than you. Which I do. For right now.
But things can change.
I'm gonna do... Oh man, you're totally gonna win, so... Let's be...
Oh, you could be nasty.
Let's be nosy and look at 3 cards from your hand, steal 1, and play it immediately.
Those are the 3 worst cards.
He's just saying that.
No, I am not.
We'll do all opponents. Yeah, get rid of one of your red cards, please.
That's fine. I'll get rid of this one. That gives me -1 anyhow.
Great. And I stabilize.
Oh, I stabilized.
And we flip.
Wait, did you just get rid of the other cards, or do I get them back?
Sorry. I think I give them back to you. Sorry. My bad.
Whatever.
Okay. Flipping. That's the end of the game. Glacial Meltdown. -1 gene pool.
Okay.
Discard 2 cards from your hand at random. And discard 1 blue trait from your trait pile.
No!
No! Blubber!
That's not good for me.
You have to get rid of the blue. You have to.
I know.
And...
I mean, this doesn't really
This
matter.
doesn't really matter unless you had a card that is only playable at the end of the game, which we don't.
Okay, so now we get to calculate things.
Yeah, and this is where it gets a little tricky.
Calculating.
So I remember them recommending in the instructions to first look and see if there's anything that affects your opponents and calculate that first. That's what I remember.
Okay.
So for me, it's me choosing a color. I chose green, and you're going to get negative points for all the green traits you have, which is 4. So you get -4 off the bat.
Okay.
Is there anything that you have that affects me? Oh, wait. You know what? I have Prepper. I could ignore this catastrophe.
If you would like to.
It's too late.
It is a little late.
It's
yeah.
too late. So you get -4. Anything
I don't
for
have
me?
anything for you, no.
Okay, and then you count the face value of the cards, so these big numbers. And then you count all the little things that each action has. Like, for example, him saying he got extra points if he had all the colors in his trait pile, that would be counted last. But he doesn't have that anymore. 2, 3,
Okay, so
7,
5,
8, 11, 12,
18.
14, 15. Plus any extra stuff.
Okay, so this is where my fun part comes in. I get to change all of my traits in one color to an alternative color. So these are going to be blue. Wait. Yeah, these are going to be blue instead. Grays are going to be blue. And okay, so hold on. There's a lot going on mine.
You won, don't worry.
Well, I want to see how much.
I know you do. Slytherin.
+2 for every trait in my lowest color count, so that's purple. So that's
+2.
+2. +4 if I have all 4 colors, which I do because
Which
I
you've
changed that to
changed.
blue. So +4. +2 if I have more red cards, which I don't. Oh yeah, I
you
do. I
do.
can make that red.
You do.
So that yes. So +2. +1 for every other color I have more of. So I have more blue. So that's +1. I have more green. That's another +1.
I have more purple, so.
Okay.
And I have more gray.
And then
Which it doesn't count as colorless, technically.
+1 for every card that has a 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jeebus.
That's 5. So
I only got 15.
I got these 4s cancel out. 20, 2, 3, 4, 29.
Holy cow.
29,
Holy
baby.
Cow. All right.
What'd you get?
15. I didn't have anything that had extras. Yeah. And there he goes gloating. Shall we play another?
Yeah, let's do one more.
We'll do one more, and then we'll call it a live stream.
Yeah, I think that's good.
And I'm really glad that I got 2 of the cards that actually I crocheted.
Yeah, that was
kind of cool.
ironic.
Isn't it ironic?
So the setup of this game is a little weird because you have catastrophe cards and you have age cards. So what you do is you make 3 piles of catastrophe cards face down, and then you add 3 ages to each of those piles, and then you combine them. It's strange. You'll see what I mean when I do it.
I'll shuffle all
You'll
these.
shuffle all these.
How's the
And-
chat going?
and
Can't
these two.
I change? Oh yes, you could have
Yeah, I
changed.
figured that out too late.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It is. It's a fun game. It's nice and like easy to play. And what I really like about it is that it's just like cards. It's not even like this is how big the box is. I
and
like
honestly,
that.
like yes, there's strategy in this, but there's a lot of luck to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he had some really killer cards. I'm not gonna lie. I only had a few good ones, and that's when I swapped hands with you.
Yeah.
Are you stacking the deck over there?
Trying to.
2, 3, 1,
Too many cards to shuffle in one go.
And then you shuffle each of these.
By the way, if you have been following Waiting for Dino Run, I'm
Lava
like
Run?
that Lava Run.
I always call it Dino Run. It's not Dino Run, but I call it that.
If you've been waiting for Lava Run,
I'm very close to coming out with the playtest for that.
so just hold tight. It's coming soon.
I want to see the screen.
Yeah. Just minimize that, so that it's in the exact same spot.
Or you can
There. We're good.
This would make a cool mobile game. I agree, Emily.
That's a great suggestion.
I should tell Chris that.
Chris is our buddy.
They made a lot of money on this Kickstarter.
A lot.
Like, I think they were going for a $10,000 Kickstart, and they made like $700,000, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't believe him every time he says it.
Look it up.
Okay.
Just because I'm really curious.
You should. Yeah, we should get this right. But I think you are right. I just don't want to believe it. Doomlings Kickstarter.
I mean, that's enough to make an app.
Oh yeah, for sure. $650,000.
Wow.
So almost
Crazy.
7.
Good for them.
It's amazing, and their goal was 10,000.
Yeah. So they did a great job.
I'm not telling you to go support them because they need any support.
But
I'm
if you
telling you to
support
support
them, you
them
get the game.
Because the game it's a good game.
They
They deserve
prize.
it. It's
Yeah.
a really good game.
It's one of the rewards for the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And at least one of the creators, I don't know all of them, but I know one of them, and
He's a very, very cool guy. So
Oh wait, they're done accepting money. So
on this, yeah,
Yeah.
on the Kickstarter.
So
but
go to the website.
yeah, the website itself, you can pre-order the game from the website. Okay.
Oh my gosh, look at Phoebe. She's so sleepy.
oh,
She's asleep like this.
oh, she's so cute. There's yours.
So, Tasha, this game is called Doomlings.
Okay.
Alrighty, drop to 5, and you won last time, so you may go first.
Ooh, great. Alright, I'm gonna go with Warm Blood +2 to my gene pool.
Wow.
Start off.
Starting off strong. I'm going to... Oh, that doesn't count. Never mind. I'm going to play a little kidney. Just a wee little kidney. What? What? What are you doing? Why? Play this from your hand when an opponent plays a trait and steal it! What do I do with this?
You just have it. It's -3.
But it doesn't say it goes in my hand. I think it goes in discard.
No, it goes in your trait.
Play this from your hand when opponent plays a trait, steal it, and play its action.
Oh, it's in my hand. My trait.
It doesn't say. I think you discard it.
This one needs more clarity.
Yeah.
I don't think it's discarded. I think the -3 is why it's.
You're playing it to steal my card, essentially.
Yeah.
All right.
But it says cannot be ignored, which means that I always take that as I can't ignore playing this card.
I take it as the opponent cannot play something to block this. That's how I interpret it. And we had a little bit of a tiff about that once.
Yeah.
Lunar Retreat. Players cannot play purple traits. You're first.
Well, that's fine. I'm going to play. I'm going to play Propagation, which lets me play another trait.
God, how do you get such good hands?
And then I'm gonna.
You are stacking the deck.
And then I'm gonna play. Which one? Which one, you guys?
Bye, Icy Reaper.
I'm thinking either this one or this. Well, let's just do this one. I'll be nice to her for right now.
Oh, for now.
Which makes me do +1 to my gene pool, so I have an 8, which is the max I can have on my gene pool.
So nice. Just the nicest. I still have no cards. So to get some points going, I'm playing Migratory, and I only can draw up to 5. Okay. Next age is Age of Reason. Draw 3 cards, keep 1, discard the other 2.
Okay. 2, 3. Oh, I'm gonna keep this one. Oh, this one's good too, though. I'm gonna keep this one. Wait. I'm gonna keep this one. Do this. I have a plan, guys.
Fudge. He's first. Louie is cheating. Thank you, stranger.
I am not cheating, but I am gonna play Trunk, which lets me pick up the last discarded card and play to my trait pile and ignore its action.
I hate you. I hate you.
I'm a little stinker.
He is a little stinker. I'm gonna play this. I can steal a trait from your trait pile with a face value of 1. So I'm going to take this one.
Yeah, and then you can play another trait.
Yep.
You can play his action too, right?
It doesn't specify.
If it doesn't specify, yeah, you can play his action. I would say.
Okay, if you're allowing it. Then I'm going to also play Leaves, which lets me draw a card after I stabilize, so I can draw 2.
Yeah.
That wasn't awful. Comet Showers. Discard 1 card from your hand at random. Now it's gonna be awful. That was a good one. I got rid of a +1 gene pool for him.
Well, I can't go any higher anyhow.
He's first.
I'm gonna play Inventive, which lets me play an action from your trait pile. I don't get to actually take it, but I'm gonna play another additional trait. And then I'm gonna do.
You butt!
Yeah, wait till you see this though.
No.
I'm gonna play Cold Blood, which lets me draw 3 cards and play 1.
Why am I playing this game with him?
Now, I don't understand this one. It says you may only play this if you give 1 positive value trait to an opponent.
Yeah.
And I think that means I give you one of these.
Yeah, and I think that has to be the action of that card.
Yeah, so if I play this...
Like, I have a card that says swap 2 traits and play of the same color. So I'm giving you points.
So if I play this, then I give you one of these.
No, I think you have to give it to me first, and then you can play that.
Okay, so I give you...
No. What I'm saying is you can't play this until you play a card that thus gives me points, and then you can play it.
Without...
That's how I interpret it.
Okay, I'm just gonna play this one.
Yeah. Okay. My turn. Why am I playing this with you? Teeth. +1 gene pool. Go away. It's not your turn. It's the next age, which is a catastrophe, which means I go first. And the catastrophe is -2 gene pool. So go down to 6.
Aww.
I go down to 4.
But
and discard your hand and stabilize.
I actually forgot to do...
Discard your hand.
Oh, no!
And stabilize to the new number.
Damn it. I had a plan.
I am so glad that catastrophe showed up when it did. Holy cow. You were destroying me and you still are going to. Alright, I go first.
6.
I need to look at the discard pile.
I like this one. That'd be a fun one to crochet. Angel asks, what is Lava Run? Lava Run is a game that I am developing with my dinosaur characters, and it's a game where you're playing these. Each player plays as a dinosaur, and you're running from a volcano, and it's really cool.
Okay, so I have a card that says play 1 card from the discard pile, ignore its action. So I'm playing Morality, which you discarded, and I ignore its action.
That makes sense.
Great. And I now stabilize.
And I'm playing Faith again, which lets me change all my
I
traits
hate that card. He gets that card every game. I never get that card.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Chirp Little says, I think that card should be played and he gives you one of the positive cards, just like he lost points for stealing a card. Okay, next game.
Yeah, that does make sense to me.
It does.
Yeah.
It does make sense. I just wish... This is also not the latest version of the game.
Oh, yeah,
They've adjusted it since this...
Yeah, this is a prototype.
So it's possible they've clarified a lot of these cards.
Yeah.
Did we both go? Yes, we both went. So next age is Eclipse. Players cannot play red traits.
Okay, that's fine. I don't want to play red traits anyhow.
I'm playing Delicious. To play, you must have at least 1 colorless trait, which I do.
Oh, good job.
Thank you.
Wow, good job. You're so great. Wow, 4. That's a lot of points.
You shush over there.
9 points between these 2 cards, Juliana.
You shush.
How many more catastrophes do we have?
2.
We still have 2?
Yeah, we only had 1.
Okay, cool. I'll do regenerative tissue, which lets me, every time I discard a trait from my trait pile, including this one, I play 1 trait from the top of the deck.
Sorry, say that again?
Whenever I have to discard a card from my trait pile,
You pick up and play whatever's there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It could be actually really bad, too.
It could be awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I draw.
I went first,
Drop.
right? I did. Wait, did I? Wait, did
Get
I?
that card, guys.
I went first, right? I played this and then you did that.
Yeah. Look at that card. That's a good card.
Stop it. Age of Dracula. Discard 1 random card in your hand.
You suck. You knew?
Should have shuffled.
That's not random, though. That's not random.
You didn't shuffle.
It's cheater, pumpkin eater.
What'd you get rid of? Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh my god, I only have 3 cards. I will play... Flatulent.
She's just scoring points over there big time.
I'm trying to catch up to you. You had 5 cards when I had none in my trade pile.
I'm going to play Iridescent Scales, which lets me draw 2 cards.
Alright. Tropical lands. Players cannot play colorless traits. Okay. I won't then. I don't want to play that. I can't play that one.
Oh no.
I can play this at any time into the opponent's trait pile. So, -1 for you.
Thanks. That was great.
And then I'm gonna play Swarm, which is, its value is determined by how many Swarm traits I have total, including that one. So right now it's worth 1 point. And then I draw up to 4.
Okay, I'm gonna play Overgrowth, which lets me get +1 for every pair of green traits in my trait pile.
At the end of the game.
At the end of the game. And drop.
Great. Catastrophe.
No,
second one.
that's the last one, right?
No, second one. -1 gene pool. I'm at 3 now.
Okay, I'm at
That's
5.
awful.
Yeah,
it
3
goes
for
down to
both.
1. That's so mean. Discard 1 card from your hand for every blue trait in your trait pile. You have to discard 3, and I have to discard 1.
Okay.
Bye, kidney.
1, 2, 3.
And you go first again, because that was the second catastrophe. And you started.
I
the
will
game
play
first.
Denial, which lets me ignore the next catastrophe.
Oh, you butt! You butt. I'm going to play Flight, which
Oh, too many cards.
swap hands with your opponent.
No, please, no.
Too late. I
No,
played it.
you.
I played it.
Oh, you suck so much. You see why, right?
Do I have to stabilize now?
Yes.
He's just saying that because he's mad, but I'll do it.
You absolutely have to.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to get rid of because they're all so good.
Did you go first or did I go first?
You went first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of these 2 because the other ones are amazing.
Catastrophe. Yes.
-1 gene pool.
That means you can't play any of my good
I
cards.
can't. -1 gene pool. Discard 1 card from your hand for every red trait in your pile. I don't do that.
No.
And you ignore this, but -1 for every red trait in your trait pile.
Oh, great.
Wow. He did it again. He destroyed me.
I don't know.
You absolutely... Look at how... You have 15 cards!
Yeah, but there's some big negatives.
He destroyed me. Anything that applies to the other player.
Okay, so let's look.
I don't think I have anything for you. I do not.
Nope. Okay, so then face values.
Yeah, face values. 3, 4, 5, 6...
So let's do my negatives first. -5.
9, 13, 18.
Number 1. So I'm doing this all weird.
And then you do the
10,
extra
12,
fancy math, so this is worth 1.
13, 15, 16, 21.
You already beat me.
No, because I got -5 right in the get-go. And now I get to do my other jazz.
But you said you have 21. You
Yeah.
already beat me.
But -5. So I'm actually at 6. I'm currently at 16.
Okay.
But probably +1 for every green trait, so that's +1.
While he's doing that, I want to show you guys this card. It's flatulence and it has a little butt, and it makes me happy.
Do I have more red cards?
Yes.
Do I have more purples? No.
No.
I have more.
You're the same.
I have more blues.
Yes.
Don't have more greens.
No.
And grays aren't a color.
Right.
Okay. This one for that.
He won.
And then I get to change all my colors for what reason? Ah, that. Okay, so let's change them all to gray, or grays to a green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which will give me 2, so plus another 2. And that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 28 minus 5 is 23.
You beat me by 4 points.
See, I wasn't that. It wasn't that.
If we
close.
had one more turn, I might have won.
Yeah.
Because I would have played...
You played heroic.
Could I play it if I have 3 or more? Yeah,
Yeah.
I could have played heroic,
Heroic would've
which would
given you
have
the
given
win.
me the points, or blubber would have gotten us a tie.
Yep.
Dang,
Good game.
Good game.
That was a really good game.
I didn't think I would get that close. Okay, what's happening in the chat? We've kind of been ignoring you. I'm sorry. Lava Run is fun. If you haven't heard of it yet, it's really simple, but it's super fun. You have to beat Louie. I'm sorry, I didn't do it. I'm so sorry. I used to beat him a lot at this game. I think he's gotten better.
Yes.
What else? Yeah, being super competitive and playing this game with a loved one is touchy territory. We're both very competitive.
Agreed.
So,
yeah, we don't play too many in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, it's always been like 50-50 of who wins. Like.
Yeah. I think you might have won a few more.
I think we're both really good at the game.
Yeah, we get it. We understand the mechanics and can make it work.
Yeah, I supported the Kickstarter at the like super gold level so that I get I'm gonna get a version of this game with.
Oh no! You should have done it the other way.
Oops. With 200 different cards, so like a bunch of extra different cards and stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. To see what other kind of cards they have, because they have like mythical cards that they're adding to it. They've got technology cards that they're adding to it, stuff like that.
The lid.
The lid.
Thank you.
Okay.
Man, if I played the heroic card.
I know. You almost took it right at the end there.
This guy.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I know. That's why I was so upset. I was like playing green cards to load up to there. I just didn't make it.
I should have stolen your hand earlier. I almost did, but I couldn't. Because I couldn't play the color.
You couldn't color. Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're really laggy right now.
We're super laggy.
Yeah, I don't know why. But, guys, thank you so much for watching and joining our Loop and Purl live stream. I think this was really fun and cool. And, yeah, I'll see you next week. Next week, we'll be crocheting... We'll be crocheting some endangered species as a fundraiser for the World Wildlife Foundation. I think we're going to be doing this live stream with Sir Pearl Grey, who was in the chat earlier, and who is the designer for this rhino, which is one of the endangered species. I'm either going to be crocheting the rhino, or I might be doing my little Simon the Sloth. I'm not sure yet. I got to think about it. But all these patterns, there's the third one with the red panda. These will be available this week as a fundraiser. So if you care about nature, you should consider donating when we get to there next week. Yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody. Pasta la pizza.
Happy knitting.
And happy hooking. And I'll see you next week. Bye.
We'll have a podcast episode next week, won't we? Because we're going to film this week. It'll be out by the end of the month. The next Loop and Purl.
We will try to...
It's going to be out by the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
With or without an interview. We're going to do that.
Okay.
It will. Because it's a monthly podcast.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It will.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. It will. It will.
All right. Bye, guys.
It'll be here.
It'll be here. There, I said it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Which one is it? This one. No, you...